Hello everyone, and welcome to New Pantheon, a Scion 2nd edition game. And tonight is our season finale. I know, the kobolds have spoken, and con season is upon us. Life is going to get very hectic for some people at the table. Meaningful glance to my left. Before we go into introductions, look, well, you as well.
That was the most Flynn thing ever to happen.
Hey, what about the straight white guy?
Show's over.
That's the show! That's the show!
We're done.
Before we go into
I'm
introductions,
so excited for that gift. Thank you.
I want that GIF immediately.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. Saving Throw is an independent thing. I am just a humble stream daddy, not a sugar daddy. We are taking applications for those though. And we run pretty much entirely on your tips. And we always try to make sure it comes back to you. You will get it. You can buy toast. You can also unlock some cool story tiers. And we actually, every time you subscribe, you can get an unlock for a player, and they're going to need them tonight. We start with Philly IZ. Oh, you need 4? Okay.
I forgot to. I usually.
I'll
do
get
that.
While I wait to hear from our producer real quick, I do have to add, tonight I have, before we go into introductions, one more thing. As you can see, Cohen is not able to join us tonight.
Cohen is a ghost.
Cohen is,
an
in
actual
fact,
ghost today.
a ghost.
There it goes.
They got trapped up in
Zoinks.
Seattle. They wish
Seattle's-
they could be here. We miss them terribly.
Seattle
but
is
the
a
show must go
nefarious
on.
place.
I know. I hear it's full of vampires these days.
Yeah.
Look, to be fair, if I were Seattle, I would also probably want to keep Cohen forever.
I know,
They're
but
delightful.
I want to see their ink now that it's done. It looked really cool.
Yeah, their skull mandible is pretty.
It really
great.
is. So, make sure you follow them at Skull Mandible on Twitter. And now we will go to introductions. And tonight, I want you all to tell me one thing about your character we haven't... Oh, Enthusiamy, thank you very much for that.
Hugs for the hugging kind.
I want you all to introduce yourself, your character, your Pantheon, and one thing about your character we haven't been able to address this season. I can tell from the looks over here. We'll have to start over here to my right.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Eric, and I'm playing Flynn Fairbanks, who is the Scion of Robin Hood, part of the New Britannia, or the Britannia Pantheon. And something that we never really covered, which was a concept when I came up with this character, was that he was expelled from college for some shit he did not do.
Oh.
He did a lot of stuff that should have gotten him expelled, but he didn't. But we never I don't know. We never set up like that. Like there's like somebody out there who did him wrong that he's trying to find or something.
Okay, so there is someone out there.
Yeah, there's somebody out there that did him wrong, that got him kicked out of college.
And on that note, Philly IZ has given you a reroll.
Yay!
Thank you for your pain and emotional trauma. Here's a reroll coin.
It's almost makes sense.
That's kind of tabletops in a nutshell, isn't it?
That's real. Hi, I'm Sam DeLeve, and I will be playing Bells, who's a scion of Aphrodite, and we've covered quite a lot about them. But for a scion whose purview is beauty, there's only so much we've really covered about their horrific self-image problems.
Ah, damn.
You're saying an Instagram influencer has deep-seated issues with
You mean
And
their appearance?
imagine being a trans person in the world and having body issues. That doesn't sound like a thing ever.
I can't see that. I don't.
Yeah, fake to me,
I-
but real to Bells.
This got darker than I expected.
You know.
Really?
Welcome to Tabletop.
I was expecting more like my character's terrified of dogs.
I'm Aki. I'm playing Will, Scion of Aja, and I think something we've touched on and talked about here and there a little bit is actually the extent to which Flynn and Will are friends, and like the time that they lived together, and like how him getting expelled affected their friendship hasn't really come up too much. But yeah,
No,
there's a whole bunch of stuff in there that we didn't get to explore, but it's been pretty fun to kind of figure out that subtext as we go.
I can think of a couple other things we could touch on.
No.
Oh dear. Blue Linnet, thank you very much for the reset. So, Our story began on the other side of the country in the small town of Athens, Georgia. The world is a very different place. The world, gods are real, myths are real, and this is a undisputed fact of the world. People know this. You wake up, you might see a minotaur on your way to work, and you just kind of keep rolling because bills still need to get paid. But in Athens, Georgia, eight episodes ago, 4 people were united and forced on a cross-country mission. They've destroyed evil churches that worshipped power-stealing devils. They fought mummies in Memphis at country music festivals.
They all had this really, really great hair.
They've all had fantastic hair. I'm insanely jealous. I wear a hat for a reason. They attended GodCon, where they had a god off, and it was fantastic. And Bells led a wonderful panel about social media influencing and being a demigod in a modern age.
It was very well attended.
I'm
and we
glad.
got great reactions on socials.
There you go.
We broke into Elvis Presley's house and went to his basement where we found a giant dead snake.
Yeah, it's a portal to hell. Who knew? A lot of people. I certainly did. They went to the land of the fairies and fought a giant skunk that was made of smaller skunks. They made friends, and they made allies. Some of them in unsuspected places, like a dog, or in this case, a turtle.
It's a Jaffa. Look, I managed to remember to bring him. It's my baby.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Steal your
No,
thunder.
that's great.
I just
And
wanted to introduce him.
our story begins its end on the Santa Monica Pier in Los Angeles, California. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The waves are high, and the ocean is a stunning blue. You can smell the sea salt air, and you made it. Finn, what are you doing?
Finn is like, it's bright. It's bright out.
Boof.
Yeah. Is it normally this bright?
From what I heard in songs and seen in pictures, I think so. Yeah, maybe we need to get you some shades.
Maybe. So, what do we, how do we, with the, we gotta.
Well, do we know anyone out here? Do you know anyone out here?
I got the shot. The one up on the bench before the guards chased me away.
I'm glad you didn't get caught.
I got a little bit caught. Anyway, it's posted now. What were we talking about?
We're trying to figure out if we would know anyone else in LA with more information about what we're supposed to do next. Figure if anyone knows anyone, it might be you.
I mean, also,
or River.
Gramps might have a solid idea.
Well, he's way down there with his shoes off running around in the Pacific.
Yeah, he's currently playing beach volleyball with the Glamazons.
We can't take him anywhere. He enjoys himself too much.
You and Ginger make a pretty good team, though.
I really, you know what?
I mean, the defense is pretty strong.
I was really worried that this trip would be a lot for him, and it's been really nice to see him kind of open up and get to do all the things I think that he's always wanted to do. He's spent a lot of time taking care of everyone and not really doing much for himself. I mean, he was basically the neighborhood medicine man for so long that I don't know if he ever saw the outside of Athens. So it's nice to see him thriving. I really hope that he gets to go back home, though. Unless he likes it enough out here to stay.
What's not to like?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It's very different from the Atlantic. Very black.
The water's colder. The sun is warmer.
Yeah. It's nothing. It's nothing like the pretty islands off the coast, though. Those are pretty great. The fact that you can literally on some days just walk out to an island. It's a pretty nice thing about the Atlantic. but yeah, you look really pretty under the sun.
Thank you. That's about yourself. Thanks. Oh, I'm about due to reapply, so would you mind getting my back again?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
I
am not going to burn on my first day in Cove in LA. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse.
I think I saw a hot dog stand. I'm gonna go check out these hot dogs.
Flynn, as you leave these two alone, we go to our first toast from Geraldo. Thank you very much, Geraldo.
Sorry, my hands are cold.
You're great. You're perfect.
I love you guys. New Pantheon rocks. Hoping for more? Question mark? We'll see. Thank you very much,
Thank
Geraldo.
you.
The kobolds will make a note.
You gotta get the
Kobolds
kobolds
are
happy.
always watching.
Yeah. I wish
It's
they'd
weird
blink
that they
more.
don't blink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's because they have an ichthyal membrane,
Yeah.
like eagles.
Like, yeah, lizards tend to have those as well, so.
I remember. It was nice.
PFW Scott, thank you very much for the tip. And Blue Linnet sends a reroll to Willow.
Yay!
I don't care if it's the wrong one. You can get it yourself.
Well, you know,
Absolutely
it's
fair.
fine.
That's a fair policy. Oh wow, Smokebeard.
Oh,
Hi.
Smokebeard, thank you very much.
Oh
And
wow, thank you,
Tassel
Tassel.
thank you both very
Thank you
much
so
for
much.
the tips.
I think somehow all of our rerolls ended up at the bottom.
I know.
Were you hiding them from us on purpose, whoever was here before?
Maybe.
Trollery. Straight trollery. The worst kind of trollery.
Flynn, as you leave these two alone, one of them blushing like a crazy person, you approach the hot dog stand with your, what's the name of your dog again?
Toby.
Yeah, with Toby. Oof. And the hot dog stand is ran by this very frail-looking blonde person. Their hair is kind of cropped at a weird angle, and they look very sleep-deprived. And they are ungodly pale. Puns.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what can I get you? Sir, we have 3 things on the menu.
I see you.
I guess I will take a hot dog and what do you want?
Oof.
I mean, I don't know. They have 3 things. I mean, you're literally wasting everyone's time right now.
He begins to... he puts his paws up on the thing, and you realize he is a very stout doggy, and he's looking at one of the corn dogs.
Okay, and a corn dog.
Such daring choices. They hand it to you, and... So, what brings you to California?
Is that obvious?
They look at your shirt. Yes.
Oh, okay. Just visiting family.
Well, while you're visiting family, you might want to keep your head on your shoulders. Here's your change. Look.
I put the change in the tip jar. What? I mean, elaborate, maybe?
On what?
On why would just a random citizen have to keep their head on their shoulders?
You're really bad at this, aren't you?
No.
And that's when you hear the faint laughing that you heard when you left Arcadia, when primordial chaos made themselves known in the sky. Huh. Right on time.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, he very much like
Brothers, am I right?
Yeah. Brother?
Before they have a chance to answer, you begin to hear screaming down by the water.
Okay. I just like Goku this hot dog. I'm just like, how?
Toby is just kind of gnawing on the stick part of the corn dog.
Yeah.
He seems a little more fascinated with that than the actual breaded meat cone thing. What is the shape of a hot dog?
It's a cylinder.
I would say that
Cylinder.
yeah, phallic.
Phallic.
That as well.
Heart of handprints. Thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you.
I mean, pill-shaped, but extended. I
Yeah.
don't know the word for the topology with the sort of spheroid ends.
Yeah.
That's the distinction from the
Yeah,
cylinder.
true.
That I don't.
Have to look
At
it
me
up.
on Twitter. You know I want to know this. Please give me my Sam.
At me as well. Like usually I say don't at me, but this is gonna bug me, and I don't want to Google that. I will regret it. It will.
I do it all the time. Please.
So
tell
we
us.
have two toasts.
This is why Sam is the most knowledgeable.
From Tasselfist. Hope to see the Godlings at Gen Con, where I'll be using the new name I picked for myself. Congratulations for that, Mazel Tov. So to friends, feels crimes and adventures with love from Tirso. I hope I'm saying that right. Please let me know on Twitter as well. But here you go. Thank you very much.
Fairly certain we're all going to be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I think so.
I don't
Yep.
know. I don't know if Cohen is planning to be there, but
And from FT Kaiboy.
Hey, how's Ollie?
When earth and sky join as one, chaos will grow when the bell is rung. The world will grow thanks to our will, and life will flow like the river still. The thief will take like Flynn will make. Our four are guided to breathe even, thanks to the wonderful Stephen.
Aww.
The story is coming to an end, but does anything truly end? We hope this would go on, but we hope this memory makes you happy on and on again. Thank you very much. That was
We love all
incredibly
of you.
sweet.
Thank you so much.
And Heart of Handprints gives a reroll to Sam.
Thank you.
Here's the coin. Get your correct one later. I don't
Absolutely.
care.
It really hits them all the way.
And one to.
oh, thank you.
So down by the water, you are well, not really by the water. You guys are still on the pier. How's the sun block application going? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how red are you? 14? 19 and a half?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit.
Well,
Tinksy, thank you
Thank you,
very
Art of
much.
Handprints, for the donation as well.
Given
Goodness.
that Belle sort of crouched down so that it could actually reach their back, and you know their hair is close to Will's face, and they're trying very hard not to be creepy and just kind of bask in the really nice way that Belle smells, and it's sort of like this is the worst, and Flynn has abandoned me. All right, I'm done.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course, I probably should at least put some on my face.
Oh yeah, you are red.
Well, that not entirely because of the sun.
Oh gosh, do you have heat stroke?
Oh no!
I have
no.
some water in here.
No, I'm
and I have
okay.
my sunblock too.
No,
I have really
It's
good
because
sunblock.
I like you. And being around you makes me a little bit nervous, and so it makes me blush and become really red, and it's because I like you.
You're cute when you blush.
Thanks. I mean, what?
So I knew I liked you. Did you not know that I liked you? I knew you liked me.
I didn't know you liked me. No.
Yes.
Oh,
Who does the sunblock? Like, do you ask Flynn to put sunblock on your back?
no.
Exactly. I like you.
Oh. That's good.
And that's when the screaming starts.
Um.
Down by the
okay.
water, thanks to our wonderful chat, we've unlocked the first tier of the night, the Santa Monica Trouble. You see a great white shark. Not just any great white shark. A great white shark with about 4 legs crawling onto the beach. You actually see several of them. And you hear...
Just like my Japanese animes.
I know. And you hear the unmistakable laughter of primordial chaos.
Oh, shit.
You also see in the background Flynn going crap, 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 crap as he runs towards it.
We should go.
Yeah.
Dark of
I try to
metal. Yeah. Thank you.
I try to wave down my grandpa. Like
that thing.
Yeah.
You try to do that
My character
whistle thing.
Yeah.
My character can whistle, I can't.
I actually can't
I
whistle.
try to be respectful of the mic.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get excited, but I know the whistle will be bad.
And with that, the Glamazons join up.
Got trouble.
And you get a phone call from Jewel.
Hello?
What's the plan?
What do I see other than the sharks?
People running in absolute terror. And, you know, I'm not going to make you roll anything for this. Every time you look at the water, when a wave comes down, you see that those spirally eyes and the big smiley face.
We are going to be the wall between that creepy chaos ocean and the people on the beach. None of that weird shit gets past us.
On it. Beep. Jewel's really bad on the phone.
A mood.
Hashtag mood.
Okay, this is a bit of a problem.
Okay, what do we do?
I don't know. I can't fight. I'm not allowed. I really need to do something about that. I might need to have a quick talk with Aja.
Okay, what can I do?
I don't know. I've never tried to just talk to her before. There was the last time.
Oh, what's that, sweetheart? You are no longer standing on the Santa Monica Pier. You are back in Aja's forest. You see them currently trimming a tree. They are wearing nothing but a pair of overalls. It's a look.
Aja, I have to talk to you.
Yes.
We made it to LA,
Oh, good job.
but there are problems, and
Mm-hmm.
I have to help. I'm really glad that I have this ability to heal and take care of my friends, but I can't defend anybody. And I have these animals that you gave me, and one of them is really good at that. I want to be able...
Yes, a Joppo should be very good at that.
I mean, a Horo.
Oh.
They're an excellent fighter.
Oh, yes, but a Joppa as well, correct?
Ijapa can fight?
Well, yes, of course they can.
Really?
They're also quite handsome sometimes.
I didn't know that Ijapa could fight. He
Well-
always made it seem as though he was more into the books and learning than the fighting.
Oh, he got into that in his old age. Back when he was younger and running around all the time and being just an absolute terror, I let you know. Oh dear.
You told me I could do no harm.
Well, of course, they don't want you to. They put down their shears. I don't want you to do harm. I don't want any of my children to do harm. And this is completely off topic, but is he a turtle to you?
Ijapa?
Yes.
He appears as a turtle, yes.
Oh.
So does a Horo. Well, he's a rabbit. They're a rabbit.
Well,
And
yes,
then
of course they're a rabbit.
Baby is just a bee.
Well, they're actually with you.
Yeah. Are you telling me that this is not their actual form?
Yes.
I'm gonna have the biggest talk with them when I get back. I
Yes,
swear to
a
God.
Joppa is a trickster.
Oh, he is gonna get it from me when I get
An incredibly
back.
wise, wonderful trickster. I would not send someone to you I didn't trust, but yes, a trickster. Now, darling, I know they take your hand. I'm not gonna change my mind, but I will say this. I have one request for you. There's 3 people who need to be united. They're the only ones who could stop primordial chaos, and you and your friends are the only ones who could do it.
Okay.
My request onto you, because the chat went ahead and unlocked it. Reunite the three of them, because their marriage will solve everything.
Okay. Who are they?
Well, you know one of their brothers. Well, possibly. The person you love, they're from the Greek Pantheon, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Ask them about Prometheus. Will you, darling?
Of course.
That is my mission to you. They kiss you on the forehead, and you are back on the pier. And that was the gods must be crazy. Big power comes with big responsibility. You have a mission now. Also, let's go ahead and do a couple others. We have Heaven Can Wait. Being a demigod has up and down. Each player receives a one-time use reroll.
Yay, thank you for the rerolls. Ishapa!
Preferred coin.
Ishapa, get your turtle ass over here!
Ow, I was wondering. Ahoro is there wearing a I Love Santa Monica t-shirt they probably stole. It's very cute, though.
Oh, it's like one of the little toddler shirts.
It is a toddler shirt.
I'm here for this.
Oh, yeah, no. I
That's
don't...
ending up on the Insta.
Oh, yeah. Zarkoon76, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. I'm quick on the gram.
Oh, actually, go ahead and give me a technology roll real quick.
And
Let's
it's
see.
trending.
Is this just for, like, the quick snap?
It's for the quick snap, but I want to see how well it's trending.
Amazing. Okay, that's...
Because no matter how terrible life gets, we always have time to look at cute animals on the internet.
You're right,
It's
though.
true.
It's self-care.
Oh, did I get my reroll?
Did I post this from my phone now?
Your cell phone?
Yeah.
I assume.
So, do I get a bonus?
Yeah, sure, what the hell not? This is a stupid roll. Go for it.
This is an incredibly important role, you hush.
Hey, Instagram is like serious business.
Instagram is serious business. Oh, great. That's what it does. It does something against.
Every day I come back
How
here,
many
there's
rerolls
more
did
and
we
more
have on the
Canadian
table by
money
the
in
end of
here.
last
I know,
week's
right?
episode? Do you
Where
know?
does it keep coming from?
Who keeps putting this Canadian money in here?
Dom,
I'm
stop
these two.
putting Canadian money in the reroll jars.
Hey, how many rerolls did we have on the table last time? Do you remember?
Oh, we had 5. Thank you for reminding me.
Successes.
With 3, you get a damn good picture of them in bunny shirt. And it's doing okay. Like it's not their most popular post.
Well, nothing is going to beat the recreation we had of Tardison.
Absolutely.
Like that's built to trend. It's not built to be like high art or to be the best social material. It's built to get the numbers and get the follows, and we did that. And
Yes, you
now
did.
their account's doing super well.
Yes.
Ijapa!
Uh-oh. He's in trouble.
By the way, Ahoro, you're finally off the leash.
Woohoo!
But also, is that always how you look?
They wiggle their fluffy bunny tail. Yeah?
Can you look any other way?
Well, we tried that. We were talking about maybe dyeing my hair blue, but then we realized that'd be animal cruelty, so we're not doing
Well,
that.
they have cruelty-free dye.
Oh,
Probably get some for you.
hell yeah, let's do that. But
Chaos.
Yes,
oh,
yes,
right,
yes.
right.
Ijapa, we need your help.
And that's when Donald Glover shows up.
Of course, as one does.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What?
Well, an incredibly handsome young man with a big gulp, wearing a lot of green.
Really pretty dark brown skin and kinky hair.
Definitely.
I'm trying to figure out what Pantheon that guy is now.
Hmm.
Cause like, though. That good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
In all fairness, you knew I wasn't a Japa.
Hmm?
They take a very long sip and they don't break eye contact.
We could use your help.
Oh, yeah, on it. What do you need?
Fight. Punchy. Something. Anything. Whatever it is that you do. Besides study.
All right. You want me to look like this or the turtle?
Whatever makes you feel the most comfortable.
To be honest, I feel most comfortable as a floating non-corporeal spirit, but I'll just look like this.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Mood.
So, Flynn, you came running down with a crap. What do you do when you hit the beach and there are giant shark monsters with crab legs?
Okay.
Crap.
Crab.
Crap.
So much crap on the beach, y'all. So much.
Well,
Beach got crab.
I would say first step is getting people off the beach, helping people off the beach as best I can.
How do you do that?
What a good boy.
I hack all like a lot of people have like radios and stuff like that for playing music. I hack all of them and begin playing emergency like tones and tell them to get off the beach.
Okay, you do have the hack the planet knack. Go ahead and give me a technology roll.
Knack
Okay.
the planet.
Knack the planet. Knick-knack the planet. How did you draw that?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Sam's good at the art.
Yep.
I'm gonna disappear now. It's working, right?
I can see you.
I'm staying very still, so no one can see me. You can tell I'm not a rogue anymore.
4.
With 4 successes, I'll go ahead and say that's good enough to activate it. You are. What do you say to everyone?
I basically pulled out like a Mr. Microphone and I was like, ladies and gentlemen, the beach is
And,
experiencing
other...
and others. The beach is experiencing a crab shark migration. You are all gonna have to evacuate the beach.
Look, how many people actually know marine biology well enough to call bullshit?
That's a very good question. Let's find out. Okay, so my rule of thumb is a mob is not very bright, so they only get 3 dice for this.
You right though.
They botched. They all believe it.
Yeah.
They do not question this.
Oh damn! Crab shark migration.
Not the crab shark migration.
Why do we always go on vacation on crab shark migration season?
I told you this is why I wanted to go to Disneyland.
We're going to Disney World.
Yeah.
Those were weird voices.
All right.
So people begin running off the beach as much as possible.
How much does that impede our ability to get to the beach?
This will, however, make a 2 complication.
Yeah, that's actually, that sounds like the thing that I can help with. Calming people down and keeping them from stampeding seems incredibly important right now.
That's
and
your call.
I have a soothing presence.
Make it work.
So, yeah, when I enter this kind of social encounter,
Well, before you do,
Yes.
Flynn, draw from the box.
Oh, boy.
We've
in the
unlocked
box?
Pandora's box. They will receive something helpful or harmful from the box.
I can mark off that deed finally. I did it.
You did it! I also did it! We did it!
Yay. We
Yay!
did it.
We did it.
We did it, yeah.
Technically, I
mean-
also did the band job, too.
What you got there?
Suddenly, bees. Take an ongoing 2 complication on social rolls as you keep burping up live bees.
Hey, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome to the club.
Now you're baby.
Baby.
I thought is baby one of those bees? I'm pretty sure.
You just stuck around. That's the sweetest.
I like the idea of that.
I
that
like
wasn't
it.
originally what we had, but I'll take it.
I like the
Yeah.
idea of that a lot.
PFW Scott, thank you very much for the bets.
Baby's going to have friends.
So, after you put the microphone down,
Mhm.
you feel a rumbling or tumbling from that hot dog, and then. And Toby is staring up at you, very confused.
That is
What?
not how you do burpees.
Nope. So, back over here. Basically, if this was a comic, we'd have a little side panel for
Yeah.
that.
That's.
Yeah, just do.
I'm holding down my side of the table. It's like serious drama and wacky adventure.
You know what? Par for the course. We're doing a good job so far.
You know what? No, there has been no kick to the chest, therefore.
Yet.
We're getting there.
we are
they
not-
do have multiple limbs.
Yes, so I have a thing for that. I have soothing presence. So I'll have an enhancement to get people to calm the F down and exit in an orderly and non-stampeding fashion.
All right.
I'm going to basically like hop up by one of the statues and just call out.
Okay, give me a leadership roll.
And also, I have a innate earth ability that even if I'm stampeded, I can't be moved. So, like, people could try to run me over and I wouldn't move.
God, if only Mufasa had that.
Too soon!
I hate you so much. Please leave the premises.
Exit! Be gone!
Do not pass go.
Yeah, as long as you are standing
Well,
on the
neither could
ground
Mufasa, so.
or in earth in service, you cannot forcibly be moved
Why
from
are
your
you
location
like
by
this?
any amount of physical force and gain
Who
an
hurt you?
enhancement. 1 on might and
Disney.
stamina rolls.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Michael Eisner.
Michael Eisner, there we go.
Yeah, you right though.
Oh, speaking of which, San Diego Comic-Con, don't forget to go to the Eisner Awards if you are there.
Do it. All right, that's 4 successes.
4 successes. Once again, they get their 3 stupid dice.
Oh, jeez, we gotta watch out. We gotta run.
You beat. Okay. So, with
I
that,
guess we'll calm down.
you do manage to calmly direct people.
I'm flight attendanting a little bit.
I don't know why I did my calmly
That
directing
way?
thing.
That way?
I'm really into voguing right now.
You're valid.
I could imagine Belle's voguing people,
Oh, the house down.
like
I mean-
off the beach.
I had a
Actually, do you wanna do
drinking
that?
Vogue, but it was interior. It wasn't cover.
I'm sure they're very
It's not a thing.
So,
It doesn't have to be.
yes, but because I loved that, you vogue them to safety.
Beautiful. I will accept this. I will absolutely accept this.
You absolutely do it.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
I got it.
We have 2 more toasts real quick. One from Dark of Nate for the very metal tip. 2 awkward declarations like a metal tip. Thank you very much. And finally from Geraldo. Finally! Kiss them.
They would.
Look, I hate that movie, but I will get the lobster costume on and the ukulele. We will make this happen.
No.
Sitting there close to it.
I don't understand that. Oh, now I understand that reference.
Yeah.
Kiss the
I
envy.
didn't-
Whoa, whoa.
With the assist from Flynn and Will. That
And
reference
Chad.
is now. Yes. All right.
No, Flynn just went for a hot dog. I don't know.
You did it on purpose.
Apparently,
I see
so did Will.
Whoop, whoop. So, you are getting people off the beach as quickly as possible. Will, what are you doing?
you.
Between
Since
you
Belle's,
2 hours.
Yeah, since Belle's appears to be successfully getting people off the beach, and I have people who can help add some muscle to the Glamazons and to Flynn, I'm headed towards the shark creatures.
Okay.
And also checking up on people as they're passing by me. I was like, are you hurt? Is anybody, like, injured? Is everybody okay? Like, doing the quick, like, physical check-in with people as they're walking away.
All right.
as
You
they're
have the
going away.
innate beast ability, correct?
I do.
They
I do
have
it
beast.
Mm-hmm.
I can go be smooth. Let me see if I have it written down anywhere, or if I have
If
it
not-
on my phone.
Well, why don't we
Yeah, I
just
guess I
check
can
one
see,
of
like, a
these
bit of a
wonderful,
fury of a
beautiful
small thing
books?
going
Scion is available now through Drive-Thru RPG and other places.
Get it!
Get it.
What's the beast's name? Do I know? Let me find it. Whee! It's so good to have a physical copy on hand again.
It really is useful to have at your table.
I'm a big fan of the...
I love PDFs too.
I like the PDF as well, and
We
it's
all
been
know
great, but
Yeah.
at the same time, sometimes my poor phone cannot handle all the scroll.
I like it for the searchable bit.
I struggle with search on the iPad. PDFs.
I've been using documents for all of my RPG needs, though I've been trying Goodreader, and I've been liking it so far.
I've heard good things about Goodreader.
Yeah. I used to use
Hashtag
it a
not
lot,
sponsored.
then I started using documents.
We could be, though.
And I've now gone back.
Okay, my innate power
Yeah,
is
you know
animals
what's
will
up.
never attack or harm you unless they are compelled by magic, or legendary creatures themselves.
Okay.
And I don't think the Primordial Chaos is a legendary creature of any kind.
Yeah.
Well, but are
Very
they
good.
individual crab sharks manifestations, or simply...
Speaking of legend, though, did we manage to drum up any legend while we were at GodCon?
So, that was actually an unlocked tier last episode. However, I want everyone to go ahead and take a second on a legend.
Yay!
It's the last episode of the season.
check us
Why
out.
not?
We cool. Cool. So hopefully we don't die.
Hopefully.
Yes. So, the crab sharks are just kind of scurrying around. If you want to go ahead and give me an, God, I wish animal kin was a thing. If you want to give me a survival roll.
Mm-hmm. Survival and composure,
Sure.
which is what I roll for my attack anyway, so.
Alright.
I'm going to use the special set I put together that represents all of the members of the group.
Aww, that's cheesy. I love it.
I did. Let's
That's
see.
how I feel about most things that are cheesy. Yeah. Like, just...
Oh, stay alive equals help others. Is it going to use that as my specialty?
Um,
I mean, even if I can, I'm just going to reroll.
okay, you could reroll.
Because that was a really crap roll. Derp. 3 successes.
Alright. With 3 successes, as they continue to roam by you, you are not a veterinarian, correct? Not even close. But you can tell these things are scared and in a panic.
The shark things?
The shark things.
Oh.
They're not evil.
Do I have any idea what they are? Like, aside, like, just...
You can give me an occult roll or maybe a science roll.
Listen, this is just
Yeah.
typical crab shark migration. It happens every 2 decades.
There's a documentary narrated by Morgan Freeman.
I'm going to do my survival and intellect.
Okay.
Or science and intellect.
That sounds good.
Which is, let's see.
Great lights aren't unheard of in that particular area. It's just astonishingly rare. I did a whole
One
thing
success.
With 1 success, no. The best you can figure, Primordial Chaos got bored and slapped these things together like a weirdo on DeviantArt.
I try to relate to whichever ally is closest to me that they're not dangerous.
That would be Vander, who picked up a volleyball net and is using it kind of like a spear.
Wait.
What?
Don't attack them. They're not dangerous and they're not hostile. They've just been treated very poorly by that jackass.
As another wave comes down and you see the
They're just scared. We just need to figure out a way to corral them. Maybe instead of using the net pull, we use the net to kind of like get them corralled somewhere without
like-
hurting them.
All right. Vander begins to unroll the net. They toss it over to Ginger. Ginger catches it. So, Bells, as you roll for the Glamazons, they're not really good at they're more social and combat. They're not exactly the mental types. So this is going to be about 5 dice.
Alright. Cool.
Flynn, you want to help me with this?
What kind of roll?
Okay, never mind. Been there, done that.
What kind of roll is this?
This is just kind of an action roll for them.
Okay, so like an athletics kind of thing?
Uh,
Why am I asking? You gave me the number of dice. I'm a dummy. That's 1.
Okay.
No, that's a...
That's a reroll.
Boom!
This is important.
that continues to be a 1.
Oh, well.
All right.
The
Well,
dice have spoken.
But it is a decisive 1.
you are an incredibly lucky NB. So, the
Facts.
sharks are terrified of this net. What is this thing? Why isn't it filled with tuna? And the dolphins get caught in the tuna nets. It's very tragic, but very delicious if you're a shark. And the sharks are running away from the net, but towards the ocean, so it seems to be working exceptionally well.
Good enough. Thank you. And then I like run over to Flynn. We have to do something about that. Okay, can I do something about that?
Can you?
I mean, I guess I could try to do some sort of a medicine check to see if I can give him something that will stop the bees.
See if you can stop the bees. He has a bad case of bees. You gotta do something about that.
Alright, I'll use my medicine and my intellect to try and stop the bees.
Now, while you are working on the bee project, Bells, what are you doing?
Let's see if I finished that, and I don't know about the Prometheus thing yet. And what is going on right now?
So the Glamazons are still kind of herding the crab sharks back into the ocean. The ocean continues to laugh at you, and it's really unsettling. The people have abandoned the beach, and the cops are arriving. You hear the sirens in the distance. You see Flynn is burping bees, and Will is trying to do something with that.
2 successes?
With 2 successes. Take some Pepto, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. I have my
Pepto-Bismol!
Ha ha
There,
ha!
we found it in the end.
There it is.
I was sitting here looking for one.
There it is.
So you take some Pepto, and your stomach no longer hurts, but you still got bees.
I'm so sad.
Except now the bees have a little pink on them. It's kind of cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
That is cute.
That's adorable.
I'm sorry, I tried. Just don't talk. Let's go.
You can still talk normally.
Yeah.
You just take a complication on
Yeah.
social roles.
Yeah. I think I need to try to understand why this is happening here and now, and why Primordial Chaos is doing this, because we're reacting to things and there are lots of cops and I don't know why this is happening. It's all bugging me. Is there like an insight check that I can make?
You can make an integrity roll, perhaps, or an occult roll to.
Okay. I have insight as an empathy thing.
That's
for whatever
fair.
that's worth.
Can you drop an assist?
If you can explain how they could, I'll allow it.
Since they seem to be kind of in this nonchalant state of like, yeah, whatever, I'll do whatever. Like, they might have gotten bored once they realized that they're not fighting any sharks, so they might have wandered back up the beach.
Oh yeah, no. They handed off their big gold to Horo, and Horo's so mad that he can't kill the giant shark monsters. It's his bullshit.
I'm sorry. They're just scared. We don't want to hurt them. But we might be able to hurt that.
You know what's really hurting me? The fact he got the cherry Coke. I hate this stuff. Drink.
We can get you a different flavor later. But you know all that sugar is really bad for you.
Well, yeah.
As long as you're aware.
I can feel my kidneys, like, hating me right now. It's fantastic.
Well, you know. So Ijapa has sort of wandered back up the beach towards Spells.
Okay, but how could they help?
They know stuff. They drink and they know things.
No, but seriously, given
They
that
do
this
drink
is an insight kind of role, context does seem like a conceivably helpful thing.
And it's just like, how can I wasn't any use down there, so is there anything I can do up here?
Alright. So, the Japa comes up, and they are currently pretty much hunched over in a turtle shell, but still about human size. It's a little bit Master Roshi, as portrayed by Donald Glover.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Any insight?
Oh, well, those are shark crab monsters being chased by your Glamazons.
Yeah, but like big picture though.
Oh, big picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can go ahead and roll, and we will we'll consider it an enhancement on your roll.
Yay, chunky 15.
I have my insight check results.
And Azor?
6.
I mean, they don't really
Holy
need my
crap.
enhancement, but they're gonna
Oh,
get it anyway.
I'm trying to understand primordial chaos, so I think all of the enhancement I can get would be valid.
Well,
Though I
look at-
guess I
look-
am a bit of a chaos
First of all,
baby.
look at this bullshit that's happening right here.
Currently they have lined up 7
1,
dice?
2,
Mhm,
3,
seven.
4.
4 of which are explosions. One of which is another explosion
Oh, goody.
that yields another success in turn.
So that would be 9.
9
9
Okay.
successes.
plus my 6.
Alright.
Not enough. You don't know anything.
Yeah. So with 15 successes.
Which I think
That's some
the
vasty
success.
fucking shit.
And it happened on our very first assist roll.
So, hold up. I'm talking a little slow right now. Let me just... And okay, we're back. Good. So, you got a brother, sister, non-binary equivalent?
Why?
Well, they point a finger out at primordial chaos. That's a kid having a tantrum, in my opinion. Because they can't find their parent. Or at the very least, the people who watch out for them.
Who usually watches out for primordial chaos?
Well, if one book's to be believed, first there was nothing, then there was light. So probably nothing and light.
Okay.
And by the way, they put their hands on your shoulders very gently, and they scoot you a little bit to the left. As a blinding lightning unicorn comes screeching by, stopping right in front of Flynn.
Just like the horn is just like...
I have been sent by blinding light! Light. You don't know where that echo's coming from.
World. It's a very large resonance chamber.
It truly is if you're a legendary creature like a unicorn.
Okay, 1 out of 2. So far, so good. Hi.
Hello! Hello, 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 hello.
You wouldn't happen to be babysitting for primordial chaos recently, would you?
No! I seek my leader.
Who's your leader?
Blinding light.
Where's Blinding Light gone?
Searching for his husband and his wife. Wife.
Do I hear that?
Ain't we all?
It's hard not to hear that.
Would you perhaps mean Prometheus?
Why, yes!
Oh, I guess I should fill you in on the conversation that I had with Aja that probably happened instantaneously
PFW Scott,
and that
thank
you
you very
probably
much.
didn't even notice me having. We're supposed to find Prometheus.
What? Okay. Okay. All right. Did he ever get out of that, the whole, predicament bondage situation?
I don't ask questions. I'm a horse.
You're a unicorn. You're
A type of horse.
Good to know taxonomically, I guess.
Why is this one so scared of me?
He's been through a lot. He doesn't trust equine creatures.
You seem to have a bad case of bees.
I tried to help, but now they're just pink.
That's adorable.
A lot of things about Flynn are adorable. That's why I keep him around.
And real quick, that was mythology gag. They got to vote for one of 3 things, and they voted for Blinding Light. So thank you.
Absolutely.
And we do have another toast.
I'm out of drink. May I please have a pamplemousse?
Another pamplemousse. We don't call it grapefruit here. It is pamplemousse.
You champ cast.
Listen.
I see you.
Listen.
I see you.
Blame Colin for everything.
Always, except when you blame Cohen.
Look,
Yeah.
I listened to that stupid podcast, and I never had it before, so I went out and bought a 6-pack, and I was like, this is what they're obsessed with.
Listen.
Ours is not a reason why.
No.
Ours is but to subscribe to the Champions Cast podcast.
Available wherever podcasts are sold, except they're not sold. Also,
Some of them
Uncanny
are.
Valley Cancer Cell. Listen to that one, too.
Well,
You guys just had your 50th episode.
We did.
Okay. We have a toast.
We love the demigods of the new Pantheon. When chaos rears its head, we know they will go on. Yes, all the watchers of this stream believe in Willow, River, Bells, and Flynn and Steven.
Aww. Very well done.
Thank you very much for that, PFW Scout.
Who, by the way, is one of the people that I worked with on the CR Hamilton
Oh,
thing.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, we worked together on that.
amazing.
Yes.
No, but like, Prometheus is in my Pantheon. Do I know if Prometheus got out of that whole predicament bondage situation?
Give me an occult roll.
Sure. How do you like culture? You know I have to try.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Can't follow a person for trying.
Exactly.
You know what? Actually, I will let you use culture.
Amazing. Now
Got
I
him.
don't have a negative.
And if worse comes to worse,
You want,
is standing
cunning
right there.
for this?
Probably gonna
Huh?
Cunning work for this?
I'd love cunning. Wait, no. How are you being cunning? You're just trying to remember if you know something, right?
Yeah, off the top of my head, I wasn't sure whether that's sort of a finesse like.
That sounds more like intellect.
I believe in you.
Just like it.
I believe in a thing called love.
Just listen to the rhythm of your heart.
Well,
Well.
goodwill. Okay. I see 3
Yeah,
so
that
far.
One, that one though was cocked for sure.
It was
4.
How's that Prometheus doing? Still,
Yeah, how's
still
my
getting their,
Prometheus?
still getting their liver eaten by crow?
So, from what you know about Prometheus, he's the one who gave fire to humanity and set them on their way,
Yeah, set the world ablaze.
and was punished by having his liver eaten by a giant crow.
How did they know about hepatic regeneration that early? It's honestly super remarkable.
It is very fascinating. But you have no idea what they're talking about. And also, how do you feel about black and white movies?
I mean, they're classic.
Cool. Because Chaos is a huge fan.
That's fine.
And you are now wearing a very ugly, there's no other way to describe it, but an ugly peasant's dress. And are standing in a thatched roof cottage. There is no unicorn, and there's no Will, and there's no Flynn.
Is there Santa Monica?
Not that you can tell.
What is there?
There is a very cheap foam stone wall behind you,
Oh gosh, I'm upset.
and there is a cauldron bubbling.
Okay, you know what? I look for a script because one of my nightmares is being on shoot and not knowing my lines.
Uh,
I have like a minute to learn these, and that's what I look for.
you don't find a script.
Really terrible situation to be in.
Farmer,
Yeah! Nightmare. This is
and that's
all
when you
nightmare.
hear a knock at the door.
Any answer?
It's Farmer Flynn with his dog. Neither of you know how you got here or why you're looking like this and where all the color in the world went.
Flynn with the actual fuck.
Haven't any idea. I don't like overalls.
You don't pull them off like Aja.
Hamster among us. Yeah, I'm getting to work on fixing this. This has so many sleeves. There are like 3 skirts in this skirt.
Yeah. I just
Where's Will?
I have a lot of questions. Where, why, how?
Where's Will?
So, Will, you were standing in Santa Monica, And you're getting a little... How do you feel about the fact you keep getting whisked away? Like, you get spirited away by, like, gods all the time. It's a lot. They're asking a lot at this point.
I like to have my feet on solid ground.
Well, the good news is your feet are on solid ground.
Yeah, okay. But
And
there's a big butt there.
there is a big butt. It's a big unicorn butt because they're with you. And you are in a windmill.
Where?
You're not sure, but everything's black and white. And gray. Lots of gray. 50 Shades of Grey. Don't read that book. It's gross.
So that doesn't change too much for me. I'm already black and white.
Oh.
But even more so than usual.
Yes. You can thank the chat for this, because chaos reigns. Primordial chaos will unravel a thread of reality and create mayhem and mischief for the band.
Okay. Oh shit, where's Will? Where
is anything?
Will's here. Will is here. Where's Bells? Where's Flynn? What's going on?
Well, from what I can tell, chaos is having a pissy fit.
Are my animals with me?
I'm down here.
Oh, thank goodness. Where's Ijapa?
I'm up here. And you look up, and Ajapa is kind of wedged between a rafter.
Oh, honey. I'm too short. I can't reach.
Get quick, hop on my back.
Me?
The unicorn offers.
Sorry. I'm riding a unicorn.
Good to know.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Can I reach Ijapa from the unicorn's back?
Yes, you can.
And I grab.
Good.
Ijapa.
And baby is still there.
Yes. Baby just lives on my ear.
Yeah. So, you find yourself in a windmill.
Okay, we gotta get out of here, and we've gotta find my team. Do I have any kind of sense of where I could possibly be? Do I hear the ocean?
No.
When I look outside, what do I see?
When you look outside, you see an old Germanic village that looks like it was painted by Tim Burton.
Oh my god.
Except it wouldn't read to me because it's black and white, right? Or does it look like it's in color?
It's not in color. It just looks like a bunch of gray buildings, and none of the architecture makes any goddamn sense.
Ijapa?
Yes.
Any clue what all this could possibly be?
German expressionism.
Well, yes, of course, but where the hell are we? How do we... Oh...
Give me an Ajapa roll. I'm gonna call that now. And then Ajapa roll.
My big wifey roll.
Oh yeah.
My team is missing, so I use my team's dice.
Like Eric knows what you're referring, I think, from this film. But I don't know if Flynn knows the cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Not where I'm going, but very close.
Okay.
That's a really good
Same
roll.
genre.
We're gonna
Very close.
do a reroll. Make sure to resub and give those rerolls, y'all.
Yes.
Bells is good for black and white film, but mostly film noir. Like
No, this is...
that fun chiaroscuro lighting just does. Everyone looks good in it.
5.
We were talking about Prometheus.
Yes.
So this is the human equivalent. Frankenstein or the modern Prometheus.
Oh.
You're telling me that I am stuck in the movie Frankenstein?
Right now I believe we are. Dude, this is awesome. I love this.
I would very much not like to meet Frankenstein. I don't do horror. We always die first.
Not in Us. By the way, I used Flynn torrented Us. I watched it. It was good.
Good to know. I'll have to get around to watching that one eventually. How do we get out of this? How do we get out of this?
I have a suggestion. 'Cause I'm a
Okay, by the
unicorn
way,
and I
what's
know
your name?
things.
What's your name, by the way?
Oh, I don't have a name.
Well, that's
I'm
not
a
good.
unicorn.
You deserve a name. Have you ever wanted a name?
I don't know. I'm also a sigil of the patriarchy, so maybe I don't deserve one.
Well, everyone should have a name.
Hmm.
If you think of something you like, we'll call you that.
Hmm. Keanu Reeves.
Okay, Keanu. It's a great name.
Thank you.
What's your suggestion?
Well, this might be where we be able to find Prometheus.
Okay. What do I remember about Frankenstein?
Give me an academics roll.
Yeah. Oh, breaking down lore is one of my specialties.
There you go.
Aha! So I get a 1 enhancement if I roll a success. An intellect, I guess?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Like how many like movie nights did Flynn force you to have?
So many. So freaking many.
Flynn was me in college.
And even when he was not.
They roll good.
3.
Plus, is that with your enhancement?
That was with my enhancement.
Okay, with 3. Well, it's been a long time since he made you watch the movie, and let's be real, when did you fall asleep during it?
Maybe a little bit more than halfway through.
Well,
I basically got to, like, Frankenstein being animated in, like, the first encounter with, some bullshit, but then
you got
I
to the
just-
part where they
yeah.
kill a little girl by kind of just chucking him into the water.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, yeah.
I mean, this is Boris Karloff at his best. Like,
That also kind of induced a coma.
I relate to Flynn on a personal level.
Flynn is our very, very special son.
Yes. Modern Prometheus, you're probably looking for the actual Prometheus. You might need to find the angry mob.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I have a horse with a horn on his head as a weapon and an ahoro and an ajapa. Thank God. All right, I think we need to find an angry mob.
Let's go!
All right.
So back in the village proper, you, in the ugliest outfit you've ever willingly worn.
Willingly is the strongest possible.
Okay.
I can think of other wills they'd willingly wear, though.
My goodness.
Would you mind grabbing me another soda? I seem to have gotten thirsty.
okay.
Thank you.
Which one?
Coke 0, please. All the sweetness is already here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So the two of you,
These cans.
dressed in horrible, you don't have speaking lines costumes, so it doesn't fit right and it's itchy. Find yourselves in the town square. What do you do?
I'm looking for Will? Will!
I'm gonna send. I don't know if you know this about hound dogs, but they're good at finding things. So I'll be like, Toby, find Will.
Okay, give me a Toby roll. Toby is a 2, so 4 dice.
Who's a good dog? You're a
3.
3 successes. So, do you have anything for him to smell of Will's?
Yes.
I mean, Toby's been around us for a long time. Toby would know that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that I've at least, like, bandaged you up with a couple of handkerchiefs that smell like me.
Yeah.
I pass along an infinity scarf
Oh.
without comment.
Oh my. So,
I really look, you can look nice, but then you get cold. And some people are nice, and they try to loan you their jacket, but you're not the right size for it, so they at least loan you the scarf. And the whole thing was really very cute. And how did they not know? Really?
Now I just want to watch a scene of like Will going, "Here, take my jacket," and like putting it over the shoulder. Bell.
It's
Probably
pretty
didn't
much
even
that.
Think of that.
It's-
That far.
They did the over the shoulder thing, but we're still very cool. And thank you for this card. I appreciate it.
Of course.
And so pass that along without comment.
Okay. So that will count as a 2 enhancement, bumping you up to a 5. I can roll. Hey, I'm friendly. And he begins sniffing the ground and leading you towards where you think will be.
All right.
Do we have like? Would I have my cell phone with
You
me?
do have your cell phone.
Okay, well then I would just use my cell phone to track Will's cell phone because obviously I have everyone's location except for Belle's because I can't quite crack their phone.
It is made by Aphrodite.
Yeah.
So. And as you continue on your way, Flynn, you see the hot dog vendor again. They are dressed similar to how Belle's is dressed, and they're trying to light a cigarette, and they look very frustrated about it.
Hey.
Yeah, they're like a weird, mushy gray color in this lighting.
That's so unfortunate.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
you really have to design for black and white.
What are you doing here?
They look over to you with the cigarette dangling from their lips. Trying to have a smoke.
Where are we?
Well, it looks like he's just having a bit of a fit, and this was the last movie we all watched, so... God damn it.
Hi. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Infinite Darkness. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Unusual day, but it was nice to be in LA for a while before I was. I
Oh,
guess
we're still in LA, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess back back.
No. Eventually, he's going to tire himself out, or he'll find what he wants us to find, and he'll shut the fuck up, and this is why I left. I'm sorry, do either of you have a lighter I could use?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
left. Aren't you supposed to be watching them?
Flynn has like a big lighter.
Oh, thank you. Smoke looks really cool like this.
Assuming you can light it properly.
Look, if you can get my husbands to stop being little assholes and maybe help once in a while, sure. But as is, not in the mood.
Do you know where I could find them? Because I would love to knock some husbands into shape for you.
Look, if you find blinding light, we'll talk. Prometheus never likes to talk. He's such an asshole. Oh, sup. I'm, when they say, when you stare into the void, it stares back, I'm the thing that's staring back.
As staring goes, less rude than most. So, thank you. Alright, I guess we'll keep an eye out for them.
Cool.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. You're stuck here too.
And River's just been hanging out in the car this whole time.
And Belle's just stuck here.
Don't worry, it wears off eventually.
Yeah, I'm.
Except for
Wearing this
2016. That was an entire year where they just they wouldn't stop screaming, and it was horrible.
And we feel the repercussions to this day. Okay, let's go find blinding light.
Alright, so the two of you run off, trailing after the scent of Will. Will, you are in a pastoral countryside. It's vast and quite pretty, almost. Except every so often you pass by the same tree over and over again that looks really fake, but...
and a key grip is like rotating it.
Mm-hmm.
Are we actually going anywhere?
Yes!
Are you sure, Keanu?
Yes, I am.
What do I see besides the same tree passing by over and over again?
With the key grip behind it, just kind of like,
Yeah.
sorry. you see another windmill.
Oh no. I think we're going in circles. You see that up there?
Yes.
Does it look like the same one as that we left?
I don't know. Give me a roll for it.
Huh. What would you say this is?
Give me a leadership roll.
Roll for architecture.
Leadership and intellect.
That would be fair.
Okay, I could try and make a argument for resolve, but
Let's just go for leadership and intellect. I have that to a certain degree.
I believe in you. Thank you. You can do it. Thank you. Don't fuck this up.
Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
That's enough to not have fucked it up.
I want to save my rolls in case anybody tries to die.
But you also have 1,000,000 of them.
You do.
We're gonna be- we'll be okay.
So let's just
Smoke them if you've got them. It's what infinite darkness would want.
There we go. That's better.
There.
4.
Okay. It's not. It is the same one, but it's different. They've changed. The bushes in front of it are different, and it looks like it has a different paint job. And you see a figure in a window towards the top.
Oh, don't tell Will that I had the lighter.
You think that's gonna be how this works? You have to be nicer to them, you know.
What? As I approach, what does the person in the window look like?
They're kind of haggard looking, a little gaunt, very tall.
Hello? Everyone's tall to me. Hello?
They panic and they close a blind.
No, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm trying to find a way into the village. I've never been here before. I'm a little bit lost. Can you help me?
Go away.
I would love
Do you
to.
want me to break down the door for you?
I don't want to be.
I can do that with massive hooves.
Yes, Jody. But no, I don't want to like be rude or anything like that. Can you please help us? I need to get back to the person I love. Please help me.
You hear.
They have to get back to Flynn. That's.
You hear someone descending a staircase, and the door creaks open, and this robed figure pokes an eye out.
I don't mean to bother you. It's just really important that I find them.
They slam the door, and you hear them fiddling with locks, and then they open it up. This figure is disfigured and scarred and very large, but go ahead and actually, I really want you to give me an occult roll.
I don't have a cult.
Hmm.
I have any Jaffa.
Well,
I think
you can have a Joppa roll.
Okay.
Yeah, River's the only one with a cult, I
I
think.
know.
Flynn, I've got a few.
Like I'm literally
Oh,
imagining River sitting in the
Weird
car and
internet,
wondering where everybody is.
conspiracies and stuff.
Yeah, you had like 6 months where you were down a heck of a rabbit hole. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. Okay, cool. Yeah. I think that.
Which one?
I think one of them looks cocked,
No, that one
unfortunately.
is for sure. This one. That didn't help me, and I'll re-roll my other one. Yeah, 5. Oh, sorry, 6.
He's the Titan of Man.
As in the Titan of Man?
Prometheus.
That's what I thought.
Oh! I will crush him with my giant hooves.
No. We're looking for him.
Oh, okay.
Prometheus?
Yes.
I was sent to find you, too. I need to
Did my husband send you?
No,
My
no.
wife?
No. My mom.
Who's your
Ish.
mother?
Aja?
You can come in.
And I dismount and I...
How does dismounting work for you, by the way?
Since there is no saddle, it's probably like a turn, like a swivel, and then kind of a slide off of the...
Oh yeah, Will wasn't a horse kid.
Yeah.
There's a way to accomplish this if you were a horse kid. I don't think Will's a horse.
It's just like
I
kind of
hate
slide off the
horses.
side.
That is perfectly fine. But also, they're amazing, and if you sit on them, you get to be tall. If you stand on them, you get to be even taller.
They kill more people than sharks.
Well, yeah, that's because sharks don't kill that many people. It
Yeah,
doesn't
horses
mean
are
horses
badass.
are dangerous by extension, except
have
if you're
weird-
Flynn.
They have weird teeth. So, you enter, and it's very similar to the windmill you were in, but it's worse.
Oh.
They've been hiding here.
Couldn't tell. Like I said, I really don't mean to bother you, but we're having a little bit of trouble in the prime material world, I guess is the best way to put that. Your kid has been causing some trouble.
They're not my child.
Okay, your ward,
My first there was dark, then there was chaos, and then there was light.
Oh. Well,
And then I came along. We all came along.
you gave mankind a very important gift.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we use it for good and sometimes we really don't. But you did that because you cared for us. And we need your help now. And so I'm very sorry to say this, but stop fucking hiding and help us.
I want you to give me a persuasion or integrity roll.
I will do integrity because I ain't got no persuasion.
All right. And give me a power stat with this one, will you?
My crush is awesome.
Presents then?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Not a great thing, but roll, but it is something.
You got this, babe.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, see?
We're starting off
Look at you.
just fine.
You're amazing, sweetie.
Smoke them while you got them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it didn't help me, just two.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and give you a 3 enhancement on that because that was a really fucking cool line.
Thank you.
You are wise.
Fine. They drop the cloak and you see them. They are kind of hard to look at.
Will's
But-
not afraid of disfigurement. They've seen worse.
Yeah. And they tower over you. Help me find my husband.
Of course.
My wife is not going to be willing to talk for a minute.
Well, I think our first thing is I need to find my team, and I found you where I didn't expect, but I would still like to maybe try and go to the village if that's okay.
Right.
Do you maybe have a faster... Wait, I have a faster way to get us there.
You do.
Yeah, but it
Does
means
involve
leaving
that
behind...
very uncomfortable looking horse.
No.
Hello!
No, I have a power that can transport the two of us, but it would mean leaving them behind, and I don't feel comfortable with that unless you guys want to take the long way.
I don't mind. I have mighty hooves.
Well, I was more. I know you don't mind. I was more talking to my animals.
Ajop is about to say something when Hor just kind of puts a paw over his mouth. Listen, I'm an asshole bunny, and he's hidden the fact that he can shapeshift from you for a hot second. I'm fine with it, and I get to speak on his behalf right now.
Okay. I hope that the village isn't too far from here, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead.
It's just a scene transition. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
It's a star wipe away.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Starry Path to get us over there. I think I have to spend a point of legend to do that.
I believe you do.
So I'm gonna spend that. And I'm going to, like I've done before, begin to glow, and the light coalesces into a ball that shoots from my hand, and then we step into that ball and it transports us immediately wherever I want us to, so I take us to the village.
And you're in color.
When I light up, or when we get to the village?
When you get to the village, you and Prometheus are in color.
What do I look like? Like, what am I wearing?
You're in your normal clothes again.
Oh.
You were in a generic background peasant outfit.
As long as it wasn't a dress.
It was lederhosen.
I could get down with some lederhosen. That's a geeky chic that Will would subscribe to. Yeah.
Well, you were in that. Now you're not.
No, I'm in my regular geeky chic.
Yes. What is your regular geeky chic? I'm very curious.
I mean,
I assume
Will-
a Doctor Who bow
No.
tie?
Will is Stephen Urkel.
That
Will
does
has
not
always,
always.
like, it does also.
I mean, there's actually quite a lot of overlap. It's
Yeah, for
in
sure.
terms of aesthetic. It's
yeah,
more
but like Will has always been like Stephen Q. Urkel chic, bright plaids and suspenders and bow ties and like cuffed pants. Like, yeah, and Oxfords. That's 100% Will's aesthetic. Has been.
Right.
Yeah.
And as you appear inside the village in color, the only two things of color in here, Bells and Flynn, you were led by a hound dog to a very creepy looking windmill.
I'm gonna charge ahead because I need to find Will.
Going in circles. Our DM is evil.
Little bit.
Mhm.
Evil DM is redundant.
Ouch.
For sure.
Yes, I will go in and look around.
You're greeted with a unicorn with a tortoise, a bee, and a rabbit on his back. Oh, hey, Bells, how you doing?
Where's Will?
Oh, they just left.
Why are you still here then?
Oh, we were gonna take the long way. Because we got the stupid horse guy. Hello, I'm Keanu Reeves.
Lovely to meet you.
You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
Truly the most precious of unicorns.
Such a meme lord. Well, since you know where they went, perhaps we could hitch a ride with you?
Of course.
Bells hops on. Flynn, are you good to ride?
You know what? I'm gonna try something stupid. This is a movie. I'm gonna hack the planet. I'm gonna cut to the scene.
Cast bad at it.
I'm gonna cut to the scene where we all meet up.
All right, give me a hack the planet.
I love it
And
so
thereby
much.
avoiding a whole extra
Amazing.
question.
With dealing with a horse. Amazing.
Anything to avoid horses.
Oh, not a botch, but literally no successes.
Oof.
That is crazy. That is a little better. 1, 2, 3. Not the best I've ever done, but 3 successes.
All right. You get 3 successes and star wipe from your laptop. And it's weird being on the other side of a star wipe because when you do it in a film, it's just kind of like star from the center and then it's something new. But when you're in the film physically, you see the world kind of just get ripped and then fold out around you.
This may be a
And
mistake.
you're in color again.
What in the Pleasantville fuck?
And you are standing among a shit ton of light posts.
I did not know this was yellow, though that does make this actually slightly better.
Are they back in their regular clothes again?
They're not.
Clearly,
course
I
not.
have
Yeah.
implicitly.
You
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah,
you
no,
are
too
back
late.
in your hoodie, though.
Okay. Oh.
And
Oh.
that's still there.
Burning both of them. Burning them.
You
Is
can
gonna
use
happen.
a Bic lighter.
And you are standing among what looks like a forest of light posts.
Like
It-
lamps?
Yeah.
What is this? Getty Museum? Oh no, the what's that one?
This is Blackman.
Like
This is not where Will is.
Excuse me, I am a very large horse trying to get around here. This is very complicated for me. Holy crap. You hear people taking photos and other things as Keanu Reeves manages to wiggle his way out
Yeah,
of the...
just imagine it's dressage.
are we at
Literally
Lackma?
always wanted to do that.
Yes.
I check my phone. Okay, yep. We're about 10 miles from where we started.
Oh my goodness.
I think I cut too far ahead in the movie.
Okay. How do we get to Will?
Don't know because I don't know what was happening. I don't know where we were. I don't know why we're here, and I don't know what's going on.
I heard a rumor that Will, Bells, and Flynn were about to meet up right now. Send.
Roll.
Now that they're together, they cannot be separated. I shouldn't, anyway.
Yeah. That's rude.
Hey, blame the chat. Is that a-
Are
Son of a botch!
Serious?
Oh boy.
Holy crap!
I have
Wow.
no freaking signal. How do you have signal? I have no signal. How do I have no signal on
I
this
blame
phone?
that Harry Potter game you installed.
Is it Aphrodite?
So, with a botch.
Yeah.
Well, do you like hiking?
Yeah, it's out in nature.
Okay.
Went on hikes with whenever my grandpa went hunting, I went with him all the time.
Cool.
That was the only time I didn't have a problem with a gun.
All right. So you find yourself, as you and Prometheus walk down the cobblestone streets, it slowly turns into overgrown brush in a lovely fire hazard orange.
I think we're not in Kansas anymore.
No. Wrong voice. No, we're not. Prometheus points a finger, and you see a beautiful skyline in front of you.
Well, this is lovely. What does it look like?
Well, you look to your left and you see the Hollywood sign. Looks like he's over that fit.
Does it feel like I'm back in the prime material world?
You are definitely in the prime material world.
Great. So we're definitely back and nowhere near where we're supposed to be, and I still don't know where Will is.
Do you have a cell phone?
I do. That's what I was just about to do, is pull out my cell phone and call. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. Belle,
It's Sunday.
I
We're all
also don't
tired.
know where Will is.
Yeah.
Like most of the
Will
time.
hasn't been to Los Angeles before.
Like Will doesn't know where they are most of the time. Where is Will? Where is Will? Will is
A whole
okay.
ass mood.
Now where?
Oh, I'm feeling that one in my soul.
Now where is Bells? And I tried calling Bells on my phone.
Well,
See me calling on my bell phone.
you don't find them. And thanks to a botch someone had,
That's me.
I'm getting no signal.
yeah.
Like, I just got the doo-doo-doo.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dial.
Please hang up and try again.
I hang up.
Aphrodite,
We're sorry.
Aphrodite.
The
And
divine entity you're trying to reach is not available.
I call Flynn.
It goes to one of Flynn's burners.
Oh.
You're gonna be so far.
Hey, what's going on? It's Jeff Jacobson here.
I will kill him. I will kill him. I will kick him in the chest myself. And he will never recover.
Why kick him in the chest? It's oddly specific.
Oh, it's sort of a thing.
Huh.
All right, I guess maybe our next plan then is, if I can't find them, is to find your husband. Have any idea where he might be?
Well, he likes fancy stuff.
Well, right now we're near the Hollywood sign in the middle of nowhere, and I can't do many more of what I just did. Maybe fancy stuff.
If it's to the left, you are currently in Runyon Canyon, which is by the Hollywood Hills, which is where all the fancy houses are.
Yeah, okay. I've only lived here for a few months. I don't know where anything is.
No, that's why. That's
yeah,
why.
thank you.
Actually,
Thank you for being my Google Maps.
Actually, from Willow, I would like a culture roll.
Whee! I've got no culture. I will just.
We'll work on it, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 3 because I take a -1.
We'll have movie nights.
We'll start off with Frankenstein.
It's not a botch. So I'm gonna.
Well,
I'm
actually,
gonna burn
first we have to
one of
watch
these
the
table
Cabinet
mangles.
of Dr.
Burn a
Caligari
table.
so that you can appreciate what Frankenstein is.
Okay, I am sitting right here. How dare you drag me like this?
You know what you are. You know what you've done. You
Yeah,
know
no
why you must suffer.
successes. No successes whatsoever.
Well, actually,
Okay.
no. We start with Fritz Lang's Metropolis, because if you're going to watch a silent film,
Might as well.
This is the bad place.
Okay. With no successes, I'm... Okay.
We're never gonna see each other again. You know
I
that, right?
This
This
is
is our life
this
now.
is a Whedon type of jerk move. I don't like it.
No, that's when Bells dies.
I would
No.
never. How
That-
dare you?
that's
How dare you insinuate I would
why
do
you're
that?
Not
That's when-
now.
no. That's when Will decides to finally take a life, but accidentally kills Bells.
Ooh, I like the
That's-
way you think.
that's a Whedon.
Get out of my writer's room! Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
I have to do this to save the world.
And then we get Dark Willow. Oh my god, we would get Dark Willow.
Hey, buddy.
And then Flynn would have to talk Will down.
Yeah,
Because they're best friends.
yeah, and we gotta give Flynn a reason to exist. Otherwise, the whole series just kind of falls apart.
Moving on.
Moving on. So with no successes, you don't know exactly where to go. But wait a second, were you into Weezer in high school?
Beverly Hills. Guess so, a little bit. I knew that song.
Beverly
At
Hills.
least.
That's the first place you can think of.
Well, we could go to Beverly Hills.
It's only 45 minutes from Runyon Canyon.
You can take Mulholland almost all the way over and then just down
How long is
Coldwater.
this?
Oh, if it's a
It's
week.
super easy to get there.
That was the most LA thing you've ever done.
Oh, check out our Shadowrun series on Saving Throw, where you hear us talk 10 minutes every episode about LA traffic
Ugh.
and drag the OC because it deserves it.
So
California.
I can foresee one really big problem with this. River is out in Santa Monica and they don't have a phone. They haven't had a phone. Well, they have Bells' old phone. I could try calling that. River knows all the shortcuts. They could probably get here pretty quickly.
Burp. Burp.
I know that horn. Let's go.
You turn around and you see a 2003
2003 gray Toyota Camry LE.
Yes.
It's silver.
It is silver.
Hi ho,
No.
silver.
It's gray, but it's called silver.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness you're here, River. We need a ride to Beverly Hills. This is Prometheus, by the way. One of the people we were sent here to find.
Great. Could they sign the contract real quick?
Well, they're Prometheus. Do you want to sign a contract, Prometheus?
For what? to get in the car. You need. I don't drive unless you sign the waiver.
It's a thing they do. They're a Scion of Charon. You're one of yours. They're all about contracts.
Yep. All right, fine. So they bring out the contract, they sign it, and you three are off.
So, and I catch River up with what's been going on since we left them in the car.
I'll leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
But how did you know to come get us?
knew you were in trouble.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah. There's also horrible shit happening everywhere. Figured you might want to know that.
Yeah, we were in the middle of some of it.
Yep.
Primordial Tantrum threw a bit of a fit and sent us to a world of black and white.
Yeah, that wasn't the only fit they had.
What's been going on?
As River drives the absolute perfect speed limit and hitting every green light, you see a dragon lighting things on fire, a herd of centaurs chasing a herd of motorcycle centaurs.
It's like fantasy Jumanji out here.
That is exactly what's going on.
Amazing!
Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. We need to find Prometheus' husband. We think they might be in Beverly Hills because it's super fancy. I don't know any other place besides Beverly Hills that's super fancy.
Well, we could try a museum.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Do you know any that are super fancy?
And the car comes to a stop in front of a sea of streetlights. And you see, out of the car, a very panicked Bells screaming angrily at their phone, and a Flynn trying...
I throw the door open.
It's like, it's fine. It's
Nothing
fine.
about that!
Oh, hey.
Oof.
A lot of help you were. I can't say it.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
I'm just glad you're back.
I have Prometheus with me. And River's here too. They found me and they brought me here. I ended up in the hills next to the Hollywood sign.
Oh, that's so cute. Did you get a picture? That doesn't matter right now. I'm so glad to see you. Oh, babe. Don't get lost in LA.
I don't think I ever want to again. It was not fun. The city is really big. I don't like cities. Atlanta's like the most I can handle, and even that's too much. Can we go someplace with stars after we're done with this?
I hear the endless forest is really nice.
Okay. Anyways, yes, Prometheus here. I found him.
Great. So
They get out of the car and tower above the three of you.
How much does this look like Adam, whom we met in
Oh, yeah.
what, episode 2 or 3? Because that was explicitly from our mythology pack, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
well,
I thought it was-
that was specifically Frankenstein. Whereas this is Prometheus. So I don't know.
They look like they
Tangentially
could. They look like they could be
related.
brothers.
Okay.
Flynn, that is the first thing that comes to mind when you look at them.
I stand next to the stairs and I get ready to throw myself down some stairs.
I think we might have met a relative of yours.
At least tangentially related.
I haven't. I don't know you. I've never met you. My name is James.
Flynn,
Hello, James Flynn. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
speaking
James
of which, turn off your stupid burners. I couldn't get a hold of you.
Which did you dial 9 before you tried to call?
It should not matter. Why do you have so many burners?
It's Tuesday. You have to hit 9 first.
I don't care.
Country
Hi,
codes.
I'm Bells. It's lovely to meet you.
Prometheus. Charmed.
My punches mean nothing.
Yeah.
They're just like-
I thought they were like straight up like
It's like getting hit with a
Like
pool
house
noodle over and
slippers?
over again.
They might hurt more if I did have La Chancla, but I don't.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, I felt that one in my soul. Okay. I met your wife earlier, it seems like maybe there's a bit of tension.
Yes. They sit down and they still tower above you.
But I'm tall now.
I know.
But
They're a massive tall.
They're a titan.
fine.
I mean, out of the three of you, you're the one closest to eye level.
Thank you.
Itty bitty.
I just needed that. That's all I needed. Oh yeah, no, you're.
Itty bitty.
Yep, you got it right. Great view.
So, in the beginning, before there were gods, before there were titans, before there was man or anything, there was darkness and then light. They fell in love immediately, and with light came chaos. And the two of them took care of chaos. Eventually, man came.
Yeah, he did.
That was in character. I
Yeah.
don't care what you say.
No, it definitely wasn't character.
Will just goes,
Prometheus stops and just kind of stares at you.
I'm so sorry, but
And
there's
they actually
nothing we can
do. Nice one.
You can dress him up.
Can't take him
except
anywhere.
we've never dressed him up. We really should try.
I wore
Oh,
later
I have a
earlier.
thing to tell you about fire, but that's later.
That was mean. Yes. When man arrived, they both decided that they were in love. And I loved them back. And the three of us were happy for a while until, well, power imbalances in relationships rarely end well. And poor communication kills. Quite literally. They kind of pull the robe down a little bit and you see like a very serious knife wound.
That is not a product of a healthy relationship. I'm so sorry. How did that happen?
Oh, you should see my husband.
Pardon?
Blinding light, and I got into a fight after Crushing
Fire?
Dark.
After fire?
Fire.
Never mind. Sorry. I don't know much about your Pantheon.
Oh,
It was
yes,
just
that
unhelp-
story. It's
Yeah.
true.
Anyways, continue. Sorry.
It's fine. Crushing Darkness, I got into a fight. Well, after Crushing Darkness left, Blinding Light and I got into a fight.
Why did Crushing Darkness leave?
I broke his neck.
Why?
Well, when you are as old as we are, and as indestructible as we are, things get a little different. For, I guess the equivalent for you all would be, I don't know, breaking their favorite mug on purpose.
But it seems like it did more than just physical damage, or it wouldn't be bothering all of you so very much.
Go ahead and make an empathy roll for me.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Will, how do you feel about bells in a old German background actress dress?
I'm pretty sure that bells could wear a paper sack and still look incredible.
There you go.
Yes, but New York Fashion Week is a whole event, and we don't need to bring it up.
Just saying.
Ooh, something happened there.
I'm pretty sure that in the time they've been wearing it, they've been adjusting it and tying things
Yep.
and like changing it.
There
so it
is
probably
so
looks
much
like-
less sleevedness.
Sleeves are bullshit.
And how does Flynn feel about Lederhosen?
Flynn was worried about how he would urinate, and they bunch up in places he wasn't super a fan of.
RPG.
I'll know what to do.
That's 6.
Yes, I would love Flynn and Lederhosen fan art now. Our relationship has been on the rocks for a while.
It's starting to show.
As you say that, a pterodactyl comes soaring by, and
Just slightly. A little bit, you know.
without the three of us, Primordial Chaos has no one to watch over them, and as such, they're lashing out.
Well, we were sent to bring the three of you back together.
It sounds like maybe that's not the healthiest thing.
No, but
But, like, who cares?
If it's not sustainable, then this'll just happen again.
Good
We
point.
can't, buy into a cycle of violence.
is there any other way we can help them? We've got to do something.
We are specifically the people who have been destined to do that.
Shared custody. Alternating weekends and every third holiday.
Human solution.
Okay, I'm just gonna
to
go
a
ahead and break.
non-human problem.
I'm not anyone. I'm Steven right now. Shit doesn't work.
I'm with you on that one.
Listen,
Too real.
they'll each have the kid for a third of the time, and then while the kid's with them, they'll love it and also poison its ear for the other ones.
So, if you listen to what you said, I think you'll find within it why we're not doing it.
We really need to work on your entitlement issues, like a lot.
I think I'm fine.
You are most obviously not. You've never acted this way before. Underneath all of that, you definitely, at least I hope, still have a heart of gold and want the right thing, want to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm. And now I have the power to make it happen.
Power without control?
I have control.
Boof.
He agrees.
That point could be argued. I've seen you do some really reckless shit lately.
I mean, I feel like I've always done reckless things. I just have stepped up my reclativity.
I don't know, I'm really worried about you.
Noted.
As the three of you discuss, you notice that Prometheus has stood up and is walking into the museum as a swarm of terracotta soldiers come walking the other way.
So pterodactyls, terracotta. I'm expecting to see terriers next, and I'm really happy about
Terry
it.
Crews and
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews,
I'm not mad about it.
that kind of chaos I can live with.
Word.
Strawberry yogurt. Terry loves yogurt.
Alright, I guess
What's on exhibit right now?
Old shadowbox photography.
darkness and light.
Fuck a binary. I'll follow in.
Well, you know, you and I work in shades of gray. Not everybody else is able to.
Gay. It's shades of gay.
So do the
Also
three of
true.
you go in?
Yeah, but I'm like really like just kind of hard staring at Flynn's back as we're walking in, because I'm super concerned.
Flynn, how do you feel about that?
Flynn has not understood any of what is happening to him in the past few weeks, and he feels like he's doing the best he can with what is happening to him. And he's always been, raging against the machine, but he finally feels like he's got the power to do something about that machine.
Fair enough.
I have no coping skills or impulse control, and I have no ability to ask for help when I don't have those
That's
things.
totally a straight white male mood.
Oh my god, it really is!
Did you see the joke I made last week about mediocre white dude, like, exhibit A?
Lord grant me the confidence.
Thank you for being a good sport, by the
Yeah, for real. We appreciate you so much.
way. Yes, we all love Eric. It's true.
You play the straight man well.
Oh. Take a point of bashing. I'm done.
Somebody has to work within the system.
No question.
So, you enter the museum and, well, you got dinosaurs, you got unicorns. Not the one you're with, not Keanu Reeves.
Oh, is it that tapestry set?
Yes.
Oh, dope. It's probably on loan from the cloisters in New York.
Yeah.
I love those. They're so cool.
And it's a lot of weirdness.
Almost nothing phases me anymore. Everything's been really weird.
Yeah.
Where does Prometheus seem to be headed towards?
They look around, trying to figure things out. I think Blinding Light's this way.
You think he's here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you guys go to art exhibits together often?
No, but they like the finer things in life, like colors.
I guess.
They're all part of me.
Do you always look like this?
Yes.
Has it been a long time since you've been here?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you guys have done some terrible and wonderful things.
Sounds like humanity.
Sounds like my job.
Well, you're not in my Pantheon, obviously, but I think it's kind of amazing the way things have turned out despite all of the ridiculous contradictions of being who you are.
You get used to them.
I hope so. It's really weird to be a nature scion and kind of spend all this time attempting to justify all of the contradictions in nature.
I wish I had wise words and wisdom for you, but all I can really say is as you go forward, you kind of realize it's never going to make sense because it never did. You make your own story. You find the things that matter to you, and you cling to them.
I think I'm starting to get that. I just hope that those things I care about don't drift away.
Just don't hold too tightly.
And Will looks over at Flynn and kind of nods to himself and inches back towards Bells.
All right. So, Flynn. Why don't you give me an academics roll real fast?
Alrighty. Academics, and then we'll say intelligence. Seem like those go together pretty well.
Yes, they do.
Let's see. 3.
With 3, this stuff, the things that aren't moving, that haven't begun to vibrate with God energy, have been gone completely bonkers. This stuff worth a lot of money. You just feel that in your bones.
Yeah. Walk past some of these. Walk past that war hall, and I'm like.
And that's when you see someone, blonde hair and a ponytail, with a very large parcel underneath their arm, just kind of picking up stuff and weighing it, putting it back down.
Do I recognize this person?
Yeah, you do. Last time you saw them, they gave you a laptop and snuck out through the ceiling panel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I kind of just like walk up like I'm looking at art, and I go, weight isn't exactly the best way to measure some of that value.
Yeah, but it's easier to tell if it has lead in it or not.
Yes. I mean, Are you after something specific?
Well, a lot of the stuff was stolen. I'm going to probably return it to who it belongs to, though this is mostly modern art,
Yeah.
meaning it's mostly just kind of rich, stuffy white guys rewarding other rich, stuffy white guys, which I'm usually in favor of. But this time I'm thinking I'm going to get some of that rich, stuffy white money and give it to someone who doesn't have the rich, stuffy white money.
It's good. It's good. Good. You ever thought, like, I don't know, like, yeah, because some of these pieces, some of these, if you took, you could sell, but that's easy to trace back, and then that money gets frozen. So how do we launder that?
This was a lot easier before credit.
I imagine it. I can't imagine what it, barcodes and stuff like how. If you could just like take something, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what? You and I would love is to be able to get into like, because Hitler stole all those paintings from Paris, and like to like get at those, like all the stuff that he stole, and like give that stuff back. Like most of that stuff is gone. No one knows where that
was my entire. That was like 30 years for me.
Yeah.
That was just 30 years. That's all I did for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you're my son, huh?
That's what I keep hearing.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. I've been okay most of the time.
Figured. You know. Makes you feel any better. I'm a crap dad to everyone. Like you got a sister. Heads up.
Okay. Yeah, that's information like that would be nice.
Yeah.
It just
Let's see. You don't got to worry about high cholesterol.
okay.
No diabetes in the family. That's good. I don't know about your mom though.
Not that I know of.
You got to keep your hair.
Well, no, because that also comes from mom.
Oh, doesn't know. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you'll learn to steal it. Don't worry about it.
No.
How are you two,
Here
Spot?
today, gone tomorrow.
Heir of the hair.
Inherited.
Oof, that's a good one.
Thank you.
You could also steal the hair of the dog.
Don't you fucking touch that precious Toby.
Oof.
My good
Good.
dog.
How
So,
do you keep yourself in check? Because my friend seems to believe I'm on the precipice.
are you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I used to have about 20 guys following me around telling me how great I was. Let me tell you, it's awesome. It is. There is nothing better than being told you're doing the right thing and that you are in the right and you don't have to change anything about yourself. It also turns you into a shit thief.
Well, I guess I'll be a good thief then.
Yeah, you will. Robin,
Flynn.
nice to meet you, Flynn.
Again, we've met at least twice.
This feels like the first time, though.
Yeah. So do we do Christmas or something? Like what's the...
I mean, do you want to?
Nah, not especially.
Me neither.
But if you
Anything I could help with? I mean, right now we kind of have Chaos having a shit fit.
yeah, we're trying to find light.
Like Jesus? Or...
No.
Okay.
Like, first there was darkness and then there was light.
Oh, that asshole, right.
Also, like, email me about my sister, Dick.
Oh, yeah.
And any other,
If it makes you feel any better, they're either dead or they're,
It doesn't. Honestly, that doesn't.
No, I mean, like, they died. They didn't become... Look, I visited you, so you're not going to be like me. You're going to be something different. And I visited your sister, and she's going to be something different. And You know, I don't visit a lot. You know, I make sure they're worth. I make sure.
So it's more than just the sister, but it's just the ones you. Okay.
I got better, alright? I used to be a big asshole about this stuff.
That's fine.
Our Pantheon's new. Our Pantheon's like maybe 500 years old. I'm figuring this stuff out. The new Pantheons are always kind of figuring things out.
Okay.
They're usually kind of lost and stumbling over each other, and there's a lot of awkward makeouts, let me tell you. Me and Queen Map, woof! That was not a good relationship. Don't date fairy queens.
Noted.
Yeah, you know, once I knew about you and I knew about your sister, I reached out. Trying to be better.
Do my
Not
best.
just a better thief. Like, I'm trying to be better.
I think I've surrounded myself with people who don't tolerate my bullshit, so I think I'll be okay.
Good. And, you know, I got you in contact with Tuck.
She's been very helpful.
Yeah. She's a lot like her dad. You're gonna be a better man than me, Flynn.
It's not a high bar.
It's not.
Fucking wheelie over that bar.
Well, Flynn, it's nice talking to you.
You too. Dad.
I'll call you on your birthday. With an Andy Warhol under his arm and a Matisse under the other, Robin Hood makes his exit. And like a proper thief, he's gone in a blink. How are you two? What did you two do when this happened?
So, if Ijabra really is a trickster, does that mean he could just get the sweatshirt right off of Flynn?
Possibly, if
Because then we can just burn it. Then we
Yeah.
can just absolutely get rid of it,
you know,
disintegrate it.
I
It has to
wonder-
be really gone or he'll like hack it back into existence. Why does he not hack it clean?
I don't know. I think it's the comfort, like a blanket.
Okay, but there's also being respectful of people's spaces / noses.
Yeah. I wonder if Ijabra can transform into a girl.
I mean, can't we all?
True. But I'm not sure if they're inclined. So it would be fair to ask if they can. And then if they would. And I don't remember the last time Flynn was with anyone. Might enjoy the distraction.
Well, I didn't see him climb onto
I think
the,
that
the unicorn one way or the other, so.
Yeah. I tried to turn him on to Tuck and that didn't work.
He's turned on to whomever he's turned on to.
Fair. I just don't want
Huh. That's a good idea. Where is Flynn?
You two didn't notice when he kind of went on his own way for a minute.
Flynn!
chances are he's stealing something. Flynn!
Ah.
Oh, God. Oh, does he know about digital art and blockchains? That's going to be a disaster.
Flynn?
But yeah.
Oh, okay. There you are.
Oh, thank goodness. Shoulder clasp.
There's an exhibit about like a 10-year-old boy, and then like when he was 20 in prison, it was like both his childhood room and his prison cell next to each other. It's interesting.
Cool.
Sounds a bit heavy-handed to me.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
How much? Enough to take it?
I mean, it's a whole exhibit. And
That doesn't answer the question.
I didn't take anything from there.
Okay.
I textually know. Bells would insight check that.
Yeah. Will would want in their heart to believe that their friend would not lie to
Give me
them.
And Bells is trust but verify.
Give me an empathy roll.
Sure. Happily.
Will inherently wants to believe that their friend would not lie to them.
Is that a botch?
No, it is not. I have
Okay.
2 successes so far already, not including my enhancement. So that's a total of 4.
Okay. Flynn. What does a 4 mean?
No, I mean, Flynn didn't take anything. Or he hasn't taken anything from this museum so far.
Is there anything else that I get off of that? Like
He-
off of mood or any other sort of read?
Flynn's never the most open book, but he seems standoffish and closed off at the moment. Like his mind is somewhere else.
I'm glad he didn't take anything.
That's fair. There's primordial chaos, so I will misunderstand that.
Well, let's see if we can find brilliant light. And then attempt to reunite them with infinite darkness.
Yeah. Get everyone to get along, I guess.
They just need a decent counseling session. Several. Many. Couples therapy? Do we know anyone in the business?
Mom, if you have any time, I have a question.
With that, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Go ahead, do a quick plug for whatever you have. I will be right back.
Okay.
All right.
I guess I can plug. Coming up Tuesday is the final episode of our campaign of Ghosts of Saltmarsh here on Yeah, Ghosts of Saltmarsh. We're wrapping things up. Should be fun. We also been fighting primordial gods and that. It's been interesting. It's
It's what all the cool kids are doing, I
what all
guess.
the cool kids do these days.
And
It's very
also
fun.
us.
It's Tuesdays at 8 p.m. here on Saving Throw Show. So feel free to check that out. It's a wonderful cast.
Hey, I think you should talk about Callisto 6. I'm tired of talking about Callisto 6.
Okay, so if you've been spending a little bit of time over in Geek and Sundry watching Callisto 6, you might have noticed 2 very familiar faces, one of them in a guest spot, and you might see them again at some point in the near-ish future.
It's Aki. The guest is Aki.
Yeah.
Just to be very clear.
I
To
was
be
confused.
absolutely, excessively clear, it's Aki.
I was
Yeah,
confused. I was like, I don't think I'm on that show. And then I was like, oh. And then
No,
you said Aki.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's Aki then. That
So
makes
all
sense.
of you who have been clamoring for more Scion, watch Callisto 6 this Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over on Twitch, Geek and Sundry Twitch.
Yeah.
And then there's this GM named Trevor who does this show called Plunders and Blunders.
Where everything is always fine.
And he has been teasing some things over on the Twitter.
Is he a bad boy?
And one of those things happens to involve my name. So keep your eye on the Plunders and Blunders Twitter. See what's up with that.
Hmm.
And then there are all kinds of extra shenanigans going on that I cannot talk about.
All of your shenanigans are extra.
Of course. It's the only way I do things. So yeah,
That's
look out for that. More information on that coming soon.
And with that,
With that,
our GM returns.
yes.
Ah.
Hello. Hi there.
And now I'm going to use the restroom.
Well, we got about 3 more minutes left in this little 5-minute
You
break.
can probably... You can go.
Fair enough. So, you go further and further into the museum. Past beautiful art, some of it missing. I'm not sure where. Don't worry about it. Some of it glowing, some of it.
If you want to pat me down, go for it. I got nothing on me. Well, I mean,
There's
I've no.
absolutely nothing in this world I would prefer to do than literally everything else. Everything is higher on that priority list. Throwing myself into a wood chipper. No offense.
None taken.
Cool.
Yo.
And you find yourself in a kind of smaller exhibit. Mostly just kind of black and white. Very staunch, very striking. And there is a large, muscular man with a dark complexion staring at one of the paintings. And I need both of you to make an integrity roll.
Okay. Integrity and power, finesse, resilience. What you feeling?
Resilience.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go that way. It's all good. It'd be like that sometimes.
People don't think it'd be like that, but
Oh,
it do.
but it do. That is bot chooser from one.
Oh, there we go. So that's 1, 3.
Okay.
I'm
Integrity.
botching a roll, so
Good.
that's
Good.
good times.
Good job.
Okay, Aki.
What do we need me to roll?
Will does not need to make this roll.
Delightful.
Who needs to make this roll?
These two did.
Apparently we
Okay.
did, and yeah.
Did you both botch?
No, I
No,
got
only
3.
I botched.
Thank goodness.
I got integrity.
Sorry. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Will,
Streaming
as
star.
someone who is a doctor who has seen some truly dark moments in their lives, you look at this man who stands in front of you, this broad-shouldered, impeccable suit wearing man, and you feel a sense of sadness.
I walk over to him slowly, and I kind of reach out. I want to make sure that he could see me, like reaching out for him. And I just kind of place my hand over his. And I don't say anything for a second. I just kind of hold the hand. Hi.
Hello?
Sometimes I really wish I could do what Bells does.
Bells,
Mhm.
as you botch that roll,
Mhm.
have you ever felt an infinite sadness?
Yes, I was a teenager.
Real.
That is kind of overcoming you. You will have a 2 complication to kind of do anything. As you passed, you feel
Unless this is a social encounter.
this was more of a this is something older than any god on the planet, and its emotions are very powerful thing. So no, but you still burp up a bee. You are sad, and there are bees now.
What a state.
What a day.
Hey, my name's Will.
Blinding light.
Yeah, I figured. Why are you sad?
I'm alone.
I know it's probably a little bit foolish to argue with the beginning of all time, or being from the beginning of all time, but
No, you were right the first time.
I promise you, you're not. You're not alone. Light can't exist without other things. You'll never be alone, or you would cease to exist.
Maybe that'd be better.
I remember that feeling. There was once someone I loved like my entire being. I thought I was going to be with him forever. He meant everything to me. And then one day he was gone. And I thought I would be alone. And for the longest time, I wouldn't let anyone else in. But then I found someone who drove all those dark corners away and made me remember there's always someone else. Maybe the people that you were with before, maybe you all brought out the worst in each other. But that doesn't mean it's the end. They will always be there in some fashion. But that doesn't mean that you can't find something else. All you're looking for is the right next thing. And I promise you, if you keep your heart open, you'll find it.
Those are very nice thoughts. Thank you.
They're the best ones I've got. But I really do think, at the very least, there is someone here who would like a chance to share their heart with you, if you'll give them a chance.
And that's when Prometheus kind of walks over. They weakly smile at each other, and neither knows what to say. And Bells, what's the ringtone you have for your mom?
Let's see, my mom set the phone. It's an iPhone, which means custom ringtones are a bit of a pain, so it's probably still default.
Well, it's Aphrodite. They'd throw down the 99 cents to get a custom ringtone. And girls just want to have fun.
Oh,
But
God.
It begins blaring.
Is it the song or the chiptune version?
It's the song version.
Yeah, they do songs now.
No.
You got them, I guess, at the iTunes store, which is the weirdest thing. I didn't
I
even know
hate
until
that.
recently.
I hate it, but yes, you can do that.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey. How are you? How are things?
Primordial Chaos is in LA, so I guess I'm sort of diving headfirst into the industry.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's good. So good to hear.
Except for, actually literally Primordial Chaos kind of destroying the city, which will, suck.
Yeah, no. It's probably going to destroy everything very soon unless you get it to calm down.
Yeah, we're really trying to do that.
Brandon Bailey, thank you very much for that raid.
So I was hoping, actually, that I could ask you some advice.
Oh, sure, honey. What do you need?
Okay, this is not gonna be fun. So I need advice on unhappy marriages, and you were someone I thought of.
Ouch.
Yep.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah.
Factual.
I exist, so.
Factual indeed. Okay. all right.
Yeah. So divine beings in unhappy marriages, that seems like a forever problem.
Well, it's complicated. We're kind of tied to the stories. So, who are you dealing with exactly?
Blinding Light, Infinite Darkness, and Prometheus. There have been stabbings. There have been
Prometheus. Oh my god.
I know, but hey,
Good for them.
yeah. No, there's underneath just really unhealthy conflict patterns, there's a really cute polycule in there somewhere, and I just want to find it.
I completely understand. Well, the good news is that isn't normally told. Like, Hephaestus, I'm not going to call him anything to you. He's not a bad guy. He's fine. It's just we don't really... I'm stuck in a loveless marriage, honey. Okay? The story is pretty solid. He can go away. I can go away. We're always going to end up back together because that's what we're stuck with. However, since they're not tied to a story, you might be able to change it. The faith isn't there, so maybe you can change. Maybe you can convince something else here.
Thank you. That
Was that helpful?
Yeah. Thank you for the mom advice.
It's the least I can do. Life sucks. Want a fig?
Yes.
All right. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
I love you too. Warm, fuzzy feelings all up in this bitch. I'm actually going to go ahead and say that interaction It's still a sad place to be, but that infinite sadness is no longer all-consuming.
Moms do that. Okay, so
Prometheus and Blinding Light are still just kind of staring at each other. There's a lot of
Will's
making
like
eye
this
contact.
between
There's a
them.
lot of scratching back at the
okay,
neck.
good. All right.
Communication not happening right now.
Awesome. You know one of the aspects of love? Tough love.
Oof.
Hi. Looks like the two of you are back together and not talking. Let's fix that, because everything's a problem, and we need the two of you to step up. How's it going?
Well, last time we saw each other, you stabbed me. I didn't stab you. Oh.
Nope, we're stopping that right there. Apologize for stabbing. Now.
I need a persuasion roll.
Absolutely.
Do they get do they
American
get
Feral, thank you very much.
Do they get an enhancement from my previous talk with,
Oh,
with
hi.
Blinding Light?
Yeah, we're doing a good cop, bad cop here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no, but it will make it easier.
Okay.
Heart of Handprints, thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you.
Ooh, those are a lot of tens.
Oh, just a
That's what I love about D10
couple.
systems. I can tell what everyone rolled very quickly.
Nice.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I didn't just say nice because it was a nice roll, but it was a nice roll as in the other roll was a 6.
Nice.
Boo. All right.
I have no regrets.
Blinding Light clears the throat. I'm sorry for stabbing you.
Now I think maybe you should apologize for breaking your other person's neck.
I'm sorry I broke your neck.
Great. Apologies aren't going to fix everything. Just saying the words doesn't fix everything. But practicing good patterns and practicing good communication matters, because then when you have another conflict like this, hopefully you have more tools. We can work on that later. Here's my card.
We should probably find infinite darkness now. Do you know where you left her?
Yeah, in the village of Frankenstein.
Can we get back to her?
She's probably not there. She was also selling hot dogs.
So
On the
she's
pier.
on Santa Monica Pier right now.
Well, she was,
She
but
might
so
have
were
ended
we.
she might have ended up anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Lakma is only a handful of blocks away from, let's see, I think it's on La Cienega,
It's on.
near La Cienega in
It's on
Wilshire. There's
Wilshire.
there's an indie movie theater. I bet it's playing something sad. Infinite Darkness probably goes to a sad indie movie. It's in walking distance
Oh.
if you're ambitious.
Okay, I will let you invoke a path for this to work.
Cool.
What path do you want to work?
What movie we thinking? Infinite Darkness.
That's the thing. I
Eternal
could
Sunshine-
possibly-
Oh no.
I could
Requiem for
possibly
a
use my
Dream.
Scion of Aja as since tracking and
Oh,
and
yeah,
that
there
kind
you
of stuff
go.
is part of their like
Would
her.
you like to invoke a path for this?
Sure.
This probably is not my.
Yeah, this is definitely a team effort kind of a
Specialty
thing. I
thing.
think.
Um.
Also, I'm gonna write down a new path.
Oh, you have a new path.
Yep, beloved of Aphrodite.
It's true.
I don't know if I have a path that works for this.
I mean, she did say she liked you when I visited.
Well, just because it's funny, I will allow. There is a Lemley nearby, and
But also vicariously beloved of Aphrodite. The Aphrodite, the only one that matters to Will.
you know what? It's the last episode.
Yeah.
You can create this path and invoke it at the same time.
Sure, why not? I will help. Those.
I swear, there's actually in there. I promise.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
All right. And at the nearby movie theater, every single movie is either okay, the movies are Philadelphia, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind,
Oh, of course it does.
What else?
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream. Like, nothing but bummer movies all the way down.
Bummers all the way down.
Yeah.
What's the last?
Oh gosh, is it like it's an actual list? It's called the Summer Bummers.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you got those that June gloom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
That's
love
what's
it.
called, the June Gloom.
Perfect.
They have there's like the Pride movies and the June Gloom.
Amazing.
Actually, I would totally go to that.
It should be a festival. Why is that not a festival?
Get on
Might
it!
be. Who knows?
If you're not having a movie festival that isn't called June Gloom, what are you doing, Los Angeles?
Get up onto that thing.
Seriously.
Okay, cool. So.
The movie theater is mostly abandoned because most of Los Angeles is in a state of panic.
Yep.
We gonna do something about
Because
that.
it's God Jumanji outside.
Well, this is perfect. We can go to the popcorn stand because a couple will need to make a few concessions.
Hello, welcome to Lemley. How can I help you? And you recognize him immediately.
Who is it?
It's
Oh, it's Infinite Darkness.
it's Infinite Darkness. Now they're working the concession stand.
That makes so much sense.
I actually want to clear up some gender stuff really fast. Blinding Light is
Blinding Light seems to identify as a man.
Prometheus, male, and Infinite Darkness
No.
is female. Or
uses
gender.
uses
Uses
she, her
she, her,
pronouns.
but like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because they, yeah.
And they are wearing a button-up shirt with a little bow tie, and they looked like they would rather jump in front of a bus than be working.
Hey, so two things. Reese's Pieces, and your husbands want to talk to you.
Great. I don't want to talk to them. Here's your Reese's Pieces. That'll be $20.
Prime in Italy, LA prices. I gotta tell you. Good
Every
thing.
movie theater.
Thank God this is a stolen credit card because I cannot.
That.
You don't want to say...
Wait, which one? Never mind. I know.
Who keeps track of that?
Very barely being able to look over.
I understand you don't want to.
Oh God, it's you two.
Hi.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Nope. Store closed. Damn it, this isn't the liquor
Yeah, it
store.
doesn't
No.
do that, which is good because the world is falling apart because your marriage is falling apart.
And you're responsible for this shit.
Often it feels like the world is falling apart when your marriage is falling apart, but now it actually is.
It actually
Yeah.
is.
You've brought your bullshit to our planet. We would like for it to stop, please.
Your planet exists on accident, okay? First of all,
So do most things.
Yeah, so does most of us.
Except me.
Yeah,
I was planned.
I definitely wasn't.
it's true. There was like they did a whole thing, and
They
the
really
amount
did.
of baby pictures your dad takes wasn't godly.
Mostly
Oh.
because I was a bit of a miracle as well. I was planned, but it took them
I
a
mean,
very
yes.
long time.
No, Grandpa Nathan can tell you the whole story, but
He had.
Yep. It was a long road trip. This is definitely socially appropriate.
yes, it was. Anyway,
There's a reason fertility is one of my purviews.
Darkness just kind of. Okay, 1, I don't care. 2, they were both assholes. 3, maybe I'm a little tired of babysitting. 4, I just want to run my shitty job, whatever job it is I have right now.
I got it. Smash the patriarchy. We're all with you on that one. But still, it's very difficult to smash the patriarchy when the patriarchy is helping you smash us.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do about it, okay? And they take off their bow tie and they're...
You don't have to talk. Would you at least be willing to listen? And there is no pressure to do anything one way or the other. And of course, your consent is very important. If you really, really don't want any part of this, we will figure out another way to keep our planet from falling to pieces. But we would really like your help. It would make things slightly easier.
You're doing so good, sweetie.
Thank you. Nature's a bitch.
What do you think?
Until then.
Listen, this one's the tiny one, the Care Bear, and the tall one. Like, I get what they want. How about you?
Listen, I'm not gonna say I fully understand your point of view, but I have some darkness in me, and I know that without the help of others, that side of me tends to run amok. So it's nice sometimes to have a few people with an outside perspective to sort of pull me out of my spiral every once in a while. Bzzz.
Will is looking at Flynn just like,
He's being genuine.
what the fuck happened? Is there a personality transplant in like the last half hour?
Are demonic possessions possible on demigods?
I have the ability to check.
Please do. This could happen.
This is just for our own purposes.
Yeah, this is
right?
what
I
Actually-
assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're actually eating the movie popcorn.
Yeah, actually, you.
Yes. We are.
So, darkness rolls their eyes. Fine. All right, fine. I'll listen.
Thank you.
I will bring them in. Again, I do still have soothing presence, so hopefully this will go. And I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to actually roll a soothing presence real quick.
Sure, totally.
Because the minute darkness
Oh, yeah.
sees both of her husbands.
Hello, darkness.
Hello, darkness.
Hello,
my old
darkness,
wife.
my old friend.
Sorry,
Suddenly,
I tried to take your life.
black
Yeah.
tendrils begin to seep from every shadow in the building.
Okay, don't involve people in your kink non-consensually, friends.
Getting all hentai in this shit.
Ooh. Anime is weird.
Mm.
Tied only with every other medium of artistic expression.
I mean, I lived in the land of anime for 12 years.
Let's see, 6.
Okay. You
Wait, 7.
Okay. Darkness kind of pulls a bit of a evil elf queen for a second, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we are back to center. We're fine.
You want to hold my hand?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
I legit tiptoes, which I've never done in such a long time, to Prometheus and to Blinding Light. Don't fuck this up.
Remember, listening, communicating. You got this.
All right. 3 of you watch as Prometheus and Light kind of stare at their wife in a awkward moment, and then both men begin word vomit.
Oh gosh.
Is it apology word vomit?
It's a half apology, but it's half. It's not my fault.
Oh. Listen, the
Okay.
thing about this is,
There's a lot of. You hear you can't tell which one says it, but one of them says, "Well, actually."
I'm
Okay, nope.
elbowing my
Yep,
way
nope.
into the middle of that
Yeah, we're
I don't know, they have a lot of points.
shit. I just death glare, Flynn.
I will drown you in popcorn.
You see that butter sauce over there? It will end up all over that jacket.
It already has.
Somehow.
More, to the point where you cannot wear it.
If I can get a visual sign of consent, I want to actually touch them in succession, because the other thing I have is lover's intuition.
Oh. I mean, you could probably just tap them or something if you really want to.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, I am not gonna like. I don't like touching on people without getting physical consent first, even if it's just kind of like a "you see that I'm coming" kind of thing. I don't like startling people.
Darkness, who looks like she's ready to throw herself into the popcorn machine and just let it consume her, glances at you. Yes.
So, I'm a Scion of Aphrodite, and I have intuitions about people when I touch them. Do you mind?
Boop.
I'm gonna roll my knack skills.
All right.
Do that.
Enough to get what I need. Because it gives me questions for free, which will let me know with divine certainty whom each of these people love and whom each of these people want to be romantically involved with.
Well, the good news is they're a polycule who are very happy together, and they definitely want to be back together. So you get that immediately.
Yeah. So I tell them
You all
that
obviously love each other.
I know with divine certainty that all of you love each other and you all want to be together. Please don't let words get in the way.
Clover, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Look, Darkness looks at both of them. I'm tired. You guys have been nothing but assholes, and I've been babysitting Chaos for a long time. They're a good kid. They just have no self-control. And you have not made it easy for the past millennia. Okay? So
You've made her babysit Chaos by herself for a millennia?
That I'm sure there's going to be a lot of resentments that agglomerate over the millennia, and those are things that can be worked out, and now
Yeah, let's
we're
hear
trying
both
to focus
sides.
I kick you.
on action items moving forward. It sounds like you want more tangible support in working with Chaos. What could your husbands do that would be helpful?
fine. They look outside the front doors, which are glass, and see... Well, if you've ever wondered what primordial chaos would look like if they took a physical form, you see it.
What does it look like?
It looks like a parade.
I thought it would be more Jared Leto-y something.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how
Yeah.
Primordial Chaos is kind of our antagonist in this series?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make a Jared
A child
Leto.
making a tantrum? Just all over? Yep.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be Jared Leto. Ugh.
Yeah.
I have standards. Saving throw is not a Jared Leto.
No.
There is such thing as two method, y'all. Never
Yeah,
never go full method.
Method ends at respecting people's fucking boundaries. Anyway, moving on.
Also,
Chaos is not
also
dying on
cast
a test.
people at parts that are the thing that you're portraying.
And maybe not try to recut a horribly abusive relationship to be romantic. Just a thought.
Or maybe just don't put the Joker in any more movies.
I'm done with it. Yeah, we're
God.
no more Joker.
Anyways,
So
It's a parade.
there is a parade, and as it passes people who are trying to escape,
I don't know. Pride is not the word I'm looking for.
it's not a pride parade. But as it passes people,
There's so much more inside me now.
they join the parade, whether they want to or not.
Oh, that's not cool.
Okay.
Consent is important.
Yes.
What do we do?
Maybe you should go out and talk to your child, your ward, the two of you
My
that have
little
not.
brother.
Well, the two of you that have not been as active. If you try to reconnect with primordial chaos, and do a little bit more active parenting, you might be able to get this under control. I don't think they're going to listen to the one parent who's had enough.
And I suspect maybe some of the tantrum is missing you.
That's a very good point.
I mean, my fucking dad left me.
He's been throwing a tantrum for the last 3 weeks.
I mean, I've been throwing a tantrum for the last 26 years.
Fair.
So if you don't go out, it will be just like primordial Flynn.
Oof. I don't think I want to deal
That
with
was
primordial.
mean.
I like Flynn just the way he is most of the time.
So, that's when you see something very pink exit one of the theaters. They are scrolling on a cell phone. They look up. Oh, hey. You don't recognize them.
Who is in pink on a cell phone that I don't recognize? I need this now.
You do.
Oh,
Is this my mortal enemy?
It's your mortal enemy, Dana.
Not Dana!
What? Who's Dana?
Dana Skellwork. We met her in Memphis. Bet she was making a bunch of money on Big Pharma.
Yeah. Hi, how you doing? Been a while.
Yeah, what are you doing in LA?
Oh, and they motion to darkness. They hired me to, fight you.
And you're doing that by shopping at a lot of Ross's?
Ouch.
I mean, no, there are great selections there. I'm sure if you go to
I'll have
another
you
one,
know-
you might find it.
I'm a Maxinista, and for the record, look, I'm not here to piss off either. I'm not here for any of this.
I slap her.
can I stop Will from doing that?
I've had just about enough of this girl's shit. I slap her.
Baby, I'll hold your bow
Okay,
tie.
you fucking... They kind of stagger back, and they just look and go, you know what, you fucking psycho? I didn't do anything.
Except
You
that
decided I was annoying, and they sent me after you, so I don't know, ask them.
I didn't decide you were annoying. I draw the line at people who make money off of other people's pain, which is what you do.
Yeah, and you're a doctor too. Get off your fucking high horse for 5 goddamn minutes.
They're outside.
I don't care about money. I never have.
You went to... Yeah. No.
I learned how to do formal medicine so that I could do it without having to make people give me money. And not get sued out of my mind for it. Because
And
I
it's
could
great
practice...
you can do that. And it's great you can do that.
You could do it too.
Yeah. I can't.
Why not?
Some of us actually want to make a living, and some of us know what it's like to not have a comfortable net beneath us. So maybe get off my dick and let me talk to my boss.
Don't ever insult my friends again.
I didn't do anything.
This is an insult where I come from.
I wasn't talking to you. And then you got on my face.
Well, who were you talking to then?
They motioned to darkness.
Well, you could have been a bit more specific. I'm sorry I slapped you.
No, you're not. You're really
Actually-
not.
I am.
It must be really nice to think you're always the good person. Darkness, listen. Long story short, your kid's having the freak out. I don't know what to do about that. And darkness kind of takes a deep breath. Okay, thank you, Diana, Donald,
Dana.
Thank you, Dana. Listen, I'm gonna go get my bat. The animal. You weren't there. Bells, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you on the Instagram.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get my bat, try to deal with that. Right. And Dana exits.
Gosh, hacking people's phones sure is wrong.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if I didn't already do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have slapped her.
Probably not. But you apologized.
She didn't accept it.
I don't always accept apologies when people love me.
So,
Fair.
Um,
She just makes me really angry.
I can tell.
The one button I haven't learned to keep in check.
okay,
Find
so
new ways.
4.
4 to hack their
Very
phone.
soothing presence.
All right. With your 4, you
Using
have
your power.
connected to Dana's cell phone,
Hmm.
and you find that they are currently in a group chat with someone you know, Ren,
Hmm.
and another person, Alden, the Scion of Loki, who you found back at the.
Church.
Oh, your boy
Church.
Aiden! So boy.
There's also some other people you don't. There's
Is there
Kyle.
a Scion group chat and we're not in it?
Yes, actually, that's exactly what this is.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, clearly a lot of them.
And unlikely help. You,
That's the name of the group.
Scion
Son of a bitch.
Scion of a bitch.
So, you have unlocked unlikely help thanks to the chat.
Really unlikely now that I've slapped Dana.
Every Scion who has made an appearance who is alive, including every fan-submitted Scion that I have listed, will help you on whatever you 3 choose to do with Primordial Chaos.
We should probably try to contain the parade for now,
Mhm.
while these 3 work out their shit. Or at least move the parade to a less populated area.
Well, this is LA. There are mechanisms for dealing with this. Let social media know. And also the Italian job.
Oh,
You want to work together?
sure.
The Italian job?
All
Mike-
of the stoplights basically set up a
Wahlburger.
parade
Yeah,
route.
here you go. Wahlburger Kane.
Is Wahlberg also the one with Charlize Theron?
Yes.
That was the one that
Okay.
I watched.
To no one's surprise. But I think that we could also, if they're gonna help us, maybe employ them to deploy them to like gather up people on the street, get them out of the way since they seem to be getting sucked into the parade unwillingly.
Yeah, I don't know if we can't control where the parade's going, but I can divert people away from its route.
That sounds like a good plan. This is LA. They're used to street closures for events, especially literally on Wilshire. That
Yeah.
happens fairly a lot.
Or
Yes,
Hollywood
very true.
Boulevard yesterday.
Or Santa Monica 2 weeks ago.
So yeah, let's do that.
And
And
that's
I'm-
when you get a text from Tuck. Hey, patched you in. You're in the group chat now. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, Dana, I'm sorry again.
You can do that.
I do I see Dana?
You see, do you have Dana's number?
Probably.
You did have a group project back in college.
I don't know if it's the same number, but I'll try and call her.
I mean, unless she switched off her family plan, which she probably hasn't.
Yep, I'll call her.
What do you want? I'm currently about 40 feet above a parade from hell.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I don't want us to be enemies if we can somehow be friends.
Ugh.
Maybe we can figure out a way to do this whole taking care of people together?
Well, let's just figure out the stupid parade thing right now. I got Liam down there. He's easy to find. Just find a really pale ginger.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, trust me, they're really easy to see. I don't think they've ever actually seen the sunlight.
Oh, that's lovely. I-
Also blinded.
Yes, they are also a blinding light. Got it. Okay. Cool. Talk to you again soon. Bye.
Weirdo. Boop. So the 3 of you step outside the movie theater while those 3 have a...
Nice.
When you blank, it makes me feel blank.
Good. Good. That's all I
They're
need.
really bad at it.
But they, you know,
communication is a skill. Skills take development. No one is good at things when they first start, and that's all right.
Okay. So, you are trying to Italian job this.
Yes.
And you get a text from someone named Otto.
Hmm.
Hey, you need a little help with this?
Absolutely.
Cool. I'll shut down some cars for you.
Great.
All right.
So I'm Italian jobbing, and Otto is Fast and Furious 7? No, it's Fast and Furious 8ing.
I'm actually just going to spend a table reroll for Otto.
Because Otto's helping you.
Never mind, you have long arms.
I know. Someone here has long arms, while the rest of us have these little wiener dog arms.
I have long arms, but not in
Relative
proportion.
to my height, my span is... I'm a swimmer.
Yeah, my length is my arm's length is not bad. My torso is just shit.
I think that's a very nice torso.
All right.
Thank you.
So what'd you get?
Six.
All right. You've received a 3 enhancement from Otto, the Scion of Hephaestus, and suddenly cars begin to shut down.
Yeah, I'm like blocking traffic. I'm shutting down streetlights, and I'm also any road signs that those digital ones that are being hacked. It's like diversion this way. Bull traffic. Go this way. Just like all that stuff.
Yes. And between that, you are able to lock in this parade within about 2 city blocks.
Okay.
All right.
What's next?
That's that locked down. They're still talking. That looks like it's doing about as well as it can do. I'm seeing no attempts at physical harm.
No one has a knife. We're already in better spirits than it was.
Awesome. Ideally, we will get to other silverware eventually, but first, just no knives.
Yes. So what are you...
What is going on now, then?
So the parade is kind of looping around because it has nowhere to go. And as it moves, you realize it's like a millipede. The way everything moves, it looks way too mechanical and way too organized for something that's supposed to be chaos. And 40 feet above, you see a woman in blinding pink riding a giant bat.
That would be Dana.
Too orderly for chaos, then what's chaos doing?
You give me an empathy roll.
Yeah, I think I would like to do that. Let's see, there's 3 + 1. 4 + 1. 6.
With 6. It's panicking.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
It's basically, it was having a fit. It took physical form of this parade. It started kidnapping other humans because that's what it does. And now it's kind of locked in and realizes it doesn't know what it's doing. It's very confused.
Okay, got this. Toddler with a tantrum. You distract. I am a fellow chaos friend. So maybe I can...
Dijop is a trickster. Maybe he can help you too.
Also, our buddy Ren, they have this cool Abba trick that might help.
Oh, that would be great.
Awesome. We are coordinating a super pleasant / ultra chaotic, as all last minute performances are.
Loki could probably Loki Scion could probably jump in there with you too.
Yeah, we're getting together a show basically.
So you text the group, and you are joined by Ren and Alden.
And Ujapa.
And
In
Japa.
human form.
In human form.
Oh,
You don't know where he got
this. It's
this.
gonna be amazing.
You don't know where he got this big gulp, but he got another big gulp.
I really got to cut you guys off from the sugar.
That's diet. Don't worry about it.
That doesn't make a difference.
That's a whole different thing with anyway. I'm putting
Yeah,
it away
I
now.
know.
I'm
I
putting it
know.
away right now. Yeah. So yes, distracting chaos with a bunch of cute demigods doing probably Punch and Judy, basically.
Give me a culture roll.
It's a
before.
toddler. Like you gotta just big.
That object permanence thing is a real big issue.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And also, it's just you just
Hello.
redirect.
Hello.
Just redirect. It's often enough.
Can I roll for Ujapa to help?
Absolutely.
That would
much
be
is
amazing.
that?
10.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I'm here for you. Okay, not bad. I'm feeling it.
Wow. Apparently, I am also feeling it.
I am also wow.
I'm gonna re-roll because
Yeah, I got my whole pool. So 7.
Holy crap.
and I'm on 4 so far. 5.
All right, so that's a total of 12 out of us.
All right. Let's see how Alden and Ren help. 1, 2, 3 plus 3. So
All
how
right,
much
that's
is
15 total.
that? 15. It comes to a screeching halt, and you. What's the performance like? What do you do?
Oh gosh, yeah, no. So this is absolutely demigod Punch and Judy. We're all like we're telling stories out of our pantheons, but it is slapstick comedy. Mostly like super highly physical comedy. Aiden's sword is being used like a foam sword off of like this super like warrior Scion who's just like the only one who could actually take a hit off of it like it's a foam sword, and everybody's just bashing each other. It's a silly time. This is not mythologically correct because we're pulling it right out of our brain and like whatever we could think of in the moment, but retelling all of our stories.
All right. And Willow.
What is Ujapa doing? that what
Japa
you're
is helping
asking?
with them.
Oh,
Yep.
what do you ask? You asking what I'm doing?
What are you doing? Because
I'm
you are joined by the ginger that Dana told you about.
Oh yeah, what is it that I wanted to do with that?
Hi, Liam.
Hi, Dana told
This
me
is
I could-
Kyle. Hey, we met.
Hi, I was told that I would. Dana told me I would find you guys. I think that we should be doing what we can. I don't even remember what it is that I wanted to do with them. I totally brain farted. What did I want to do with them? I don't remember.
Well, it seems distracted. Maybe now we could
Yeah,
convince it to calm down.
Yeah. I'm not particularly socially apt. But I do have the ability to kind of like make things more beautiful. Maybe if I use my innate abilities, we can add a little bit more distraction, but also kind of break up this concrete jungle a little bit. I don't know. What is it that you do?
Liam kind of scratches their chin. Well, they raise their hand and a fire hydrant breaks and water comes gushing out.
Oh.
Water.
Cool.
And Son of Horus. I got that going for me.
Cool. All right. Water is good. Yeah, that obviously serves to like do a lot more fun stuff to help distract. Do you have the ability to like shape it or like move it at all? You
Little
could add
bit.
some effects to the show.
Okay.
That might add some, pizzazz.
All right.
Let's see. And what about you?
Kyle just kind of scratches the back of the head. I'm the kid Horus. I think I can do some light stuff.
Okay,
Are we
so
really
we've
putting
got.
on a play to stop a primordial god?
Listen, the show must go on.
Not
We
just
are
any
in,
play. This is World of Color, goddammit.
we're in LA. The show. If there's any place that's
This is
appropriate
a
to put on
4D
some
experience.
show, then I feel like this is it. But yeah, you can do lighting. I can do set, and then we have water effects.
Cool. All right.
All right. So I guess I'm using my which one is it? It's my fertility one to basically pull plants up through the concrete, and like
You will have to spend legend for this, though.
okay, it's fine.
But you can,
I
because you have
one
2
left.
dots.
Yeah, I have one left, and then do I just roll for effects at this point?
Yeah, what do you think that would be, though?
I don't know. That's I've got my
You know, we'll make it a survival roll for you.
All right, I'll do my survival and my presence isn't great, but I feel like that's the one that would be the most suitable.
All right.
I think your presence is pretty great. I'm very biased.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stats don't agree with you.
That being said,
I mean, they're 3
roll
presents.
total.
So yeah. Huh.
I didn't roll total junk.
And it's not like we don't have rerolls.
I have 2 more
And
left.
there's a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were smoking them.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm actually going to use one of those rerolls.
Okay. I
you
got
don't mind.
5.
Thank you, Mr. Longarm.
I guess I'll just do everything.
I got 5. Almost my entire pool.
All right.
5.
5. Okay. 5 with 3 enhancement from these 2.
God.
So, with 8 successes,
We're turning this parade into an actual like I'm pulling like plants up through the concrete and like making them wrap around pillars and light fixtures and sort of like making the ground almost bloom. Like
This is low-key amazing because where we are now is...
No, Loki's currently getting punched by Ren.
is way to go.
Loki Scion. But we're like a mile away from Sem Descende and Sunset, which is where they paved Paradise and put up a parking lot.
Yeah, that whole area, like the
You're doing the
mid-Wilshire,
reverse.
is...
It's the cutest thing in the world.
There's not a lot of greenery in that area near LACMA, so
No.
I think it's a good idea.
No.
I'm adding some nature.
I mean, there's
with
the tar
this
pit.
dish.
Green spaces.
Flynn, you get a call from Dana. Hi, Fry.
That's, yeah, sure.
Flynn.
Listen, I'm sorry. We never actually met.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no. This thing is shrinking.
And that's...
Good. It's a good thing. I
Okay,
assume
cool.
these people seem to be
Cool.
snapping out of it. And it looks like it's centered in on a kid in red.
All right. I think whatever we're doing seems to be working.
Okay, good. Awesome.
In front of the Punch and Judy,
Mhm.
there is a small child. And they are clad entirely in red, and they are just enthralled.
I'm gonna go and just sit down next to them and see how they're liking the show.
They don't speak to you. Their eyes are just wide. This is like Disneyland levels of chaos and fun. The water effects, the lighting, the suddenly fucking flowers out of nowhere. And you're noticing
Suddenly
that,
fucking flowers. I love that.
and you're noticing the people around this child are also in red. But it's fading.
Good. I'm just keeping my soothing presence up while the kid is enjoying the show and just sitting nearby.
And what are you doing?
I am going to... Let's see. Kid is there. Peek my head in the movie theater, see how that's all going.
The 3 of them are in a group hug.
Hey, I don't mean to, like, stop your process or like try and hurry the healing. I know these things take time, but I think we're probably at the best opportunity we're ever going to have to cause this to stop.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right.
Pink bees
By the time,
and lederhosen.
yes, the bees are pink again.
Mhm.
By the time the three of them join you outside,
I've broken out into a sweat from like the effort it's been taking to like do this thing.
oh yeah, no. The greenery has overtaken most of the city block, and the people in this parade are gone. They're fine. They're just kind of, a lot of them are running away, but that little kid is fine. And their face lights up when they see the closest thing they have to parents.
I'm gonna take the kid's hand and bring them over to their guardians. I think there's someone here who's really missed you.
With the Elder Gods united, a calm falls over the world. And the three of you united a family, saved a lot of people, and made the world suck a little bit less. And that is the end of New Pantheon.
I'll just hand over Will a golden apple for the ferrets.
Oh, thank you. What do you say we go on a real vacation now?
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Steven. This is
Steven.
amazing.
Thank you, everyone. Dark of Nate, thank you very much for the
Thanks for
bits.
the
Thank you for the bits. Thank you for
Thank
the
you
kiss.
all for tuning in and watching. Thank you to Cohen Edenfield, who can't be here. We wish you were here, but
We miss
know.
you very much, but River was very important in making sure we all got back together. Thank you so much.
River-
River is very important. Full
River
stop.
was
Full stop,
very
yes.
important. Special thanks to Dom Zook for running
Dom!
Saving Throw Show and running the camera for us tonight. And thank you again for watching.
And for compiling a non-binary version of Kiss the Girl.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like me.
Like, for real, thank you so much for all of your support.
And all the art.
All of the beautiful art.
The fan art.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Make sure you stick around Saving Throw Show. You'll see these wonderful faces again, I promise you.
We'll all be at Gen Con, so
And
definitely
we
say
will
hello
all
to
be at
us
Gen
there.
Con.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can convince Eric to cosplay Flynn.
I don't know where I'm going to
Oh, just a little bit of an epilogue. We definitely take that thing away from him and
No, you don't.
burn it.
No.
I'd like to see you try. Roll for it.
The whole credits is just the back and
the
forth.
back and forth of trying to steal the hoodie, and like every single time we think we've got it, he's managed to get it
Yeah,
back
exactly. It's
It's
perfect.
it's a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Amazing.
Flynn has 3 that are just as smelly that he uses as a backup just because you think, oh, we
So
got
you
it.
need to burn your whole
Like-
house down.
like
Message received.
He's in the shower and you're like, we finally got it, and then you burn it and he comes out wearing it.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Like,
I
come
love
to
that.
find out
I
his
know, right?
entire
I
closet
love
is
it.
just Georgia Tech hoodies.
All of them.
My name is Stephen Pope. It's been an honor to be your storyteller for the evening. You can find me online at Stephen J. Pope 22 and also on Uncanny Valley Cancer Cell, available wherever you get your podcast. You can also find me on Saving Throw. I'll be around. And make sure you tune in on Tuesday night for Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Yep. That is the final episode this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here.
Our D&D 5e game. And make sure you check in every Monday for Mana Dorks, right? Which is our Magic the Gathering talk show starring 2 wonderful men. And Friday we have Wild Cards ETU. So you can find, and did I already say you can find me online at Stephen J. Pope 22? I
Yeah,
think I
yes,
did.
you did.
All right, moving along.
Hi, I'm Eric. I have been Flynn Fairbanks, and thank you so much for tuning in. You can always check out my personal Twitch channel, Mostly Eric, where I stream 5 days a week and play the video games. You can always watch me there.
I'm Sam Leve. I have been Belle's Demoy, and you can find me on Twitter at Tchaikovsky, ChaiKovsky.
Hi, I'm Aki, and I have been Will Ajayi, and you can find me at Mixed Genie at a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE.
And this has been New Pantheon. Have a good night.